my guess.
Rand, what's up?
Yep. When clicked on okay, on green. It's annoying though. There was a new problem on StreamYard, and as I remember my Q&A announcement video, since Google being just YouTube being sure that they shut down live Google Hangouts, unfortunately, which sucks. So yep, because we all use that platform, and that platform might actually get rid of our memories. Right. Right. Yes, might be a problem, but at least it worked. But thanks to YouTube and their bullshit at the shutdown, and now we're stuck with this platform.
No, unless you use OBS Studio and sync it with your Twitch account, you can do live stuff from there. That's what I used to do. Late night with my old series, Late Night with Ren. I would sync my code, a stream key code, with my Twitch account, and yeah, it's just the same. It's the same thing. Like you just use Discord as the main audio platform that the background's capturing.
I didn't know about that. Yeah. Well, I'm not used to OBS. I tried OBS once, and the end result was not that great. It ended badly.
It's pretty easy to use. I mean, if you need help, just let me know one day.
All right, we got a comment from Tom. Good to see you at the Tasmania Win. Time. Thank you for joining us. Oh, we got another comment from Tim Simmons. How you doing, dude? Thank you, man. One thing I would stream on credit or Google, you are able to see the actual comments and see.
Yeah, I see that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll go see on this. It's pretty cool to see out the comments. There we go. So let's get this part started, shall we? Okay. My first question I got is from my good friend Biscuit Ryan. Thank you, Biscuit Ryan, for giving me the question. Question 1. If you were head honcho for DC, what would be the major changes you would make to the company? Don't give me that bullshit that you won't change anything. Well, good question. About the thing I would change at DC, 1, get rid of Danny Deal. Because let's face it, Danny Deal has done nothing but throw down to DC lately, and put Jeff John back in charge, put him at head chief creative officer, and doing one of a little bit controversial pick me. I know you're disagree with this one, but bring back the Superhero Drama Center against Superboy and bring Jim Barry and redeem Wally West and don't bring back the whole drug Woodward stuff. As for any other star change, well, I don't know. For the anime movie, I'll do rewrap continuity. After the stream pop one, that's fine. I leave it there. When what would you do?
I would get rid of Dan. Yep. Make him the janitor.
Well,
I would hire Bendis to write Batman after Tom King because I like how he writes him in the Leviathan event. I would bring back Elseworld Story as its own thing with the Black Label, of course.
I agree with that.
With a book of what if Dick Grayson never met Bruce Wayne.
So kind of Earth 2 would agree.
Yes, like that.
Interesting idea.
Without him being Batman. Okay. I would make Terry McGinnis not the son of Bruce Wayne, like they did in the animated series.
So
I will make him a definite clone, like the Catwoman idea they brought in, which was pretty interesting after I read more into it.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
I would bring back Static Shock, but where they left off the animated series.
Nice.
No force LGBT characters that are currently existing. Make new ones, or ones that were forgotten, like Aqualad, like the whole Young Justice situation we have right now, with Aqualad being gay. I would keep that.
We had a comment from Papa Duck trying to do it, but he said, "Hey man, That's a happy birthday. Thank you, man. Continue.
So what time do you want to actually try to like be there?
I wouldn't have too many Harley Quinn comics or Batman comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like show up.
I agree with that. But we'll fly too much Batman comics today. We have the Detective comic, the May Batman book,
Batman Who Laughs,
Batman Who
which is
Laughs,
got a book,
which
and the
is
Batman
ended.
and then the Batman Superman, Batman Last Night, Batman Beyond.
So
Yep.
we could get on that.
Too many.
Batman
How
Beyond.
quick can you get ready?
Yeah. Like too many books. Indeed. Well, Batman did ended. We know that. We have Superman said Batman. Batman Beyond, you mentioned Batgirl, Nightwing. Well, dang, that no Joker is right now, so yeah, that doesn't count, buddy.
And last, I would have Gail Simone write Batgirl again. Because to me, she is the one who understands that character.
Yeah, because all the way we get at the end,
Because the writer right now they have is not doing a good job. They're trying to bring back her being Oracle by force. Then they're trying to force the romance between her and Dick Grayson. I would end the catering to fans that keep like tagging writers. Like if I would have a day to take over Twitter one day as a DC head, I would say, "Give me your questions, what you want. We'll see if we could write it." And when I allow followers to tell what they want, but not the ones that keep tagging writers and harassing them.
Yeah, I agree. The whole harassment stuff is really trying to draw me out to know enough that is.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ, that is mind of her so because look, I'm fine with the fan talking to Query, but not tagging McCready. Oh, it's in comments from telling the quote. The Joker is fan right back in DC. I agree with that. Oh, it's in comment from Big Speed. Hello there, happy birthday. Yep, thank you, man. Is this Streamer an app? Good question. I don't know if Streamer is an app. I haven't really looked into that yet. I was about to do more research on that. Fine, coming up. I'm Fantastic 290. We don't need an oversight there of Batman called over with Joker. Oh yeah, Batman laughs. Good point.
That was actually an interesting character, even though we see it done in Arkham Knight.
That's true.
But it's interesting. But the thing is, Joker is a best-selling villain for Batman, just like Harley Quinn is.
That's
just
true.
a sad truth. Like he has other good rogues, but Joker's always been the top one. Even though, if from those who didn't know, they tried to kill him off when it was first created. It was supposed to be one-time appearance until the president at the time wanted him back as a recurring villain.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That make sense from the Joker. Yeah, they want Batman villains and was the Batman that Joker hybrid Batman laughs. That kind of makes sense for my movie, but Batman laughs is an innocent villain, plus he's a monster. And more scary than Joker. Where's it got? No, guys. What did you use to make an intro? I didn't even make it. My good friend Glenn made it for me.
I made it on Cyberlink Power Director. I don't remember which one, but I no longer make intros. But the music I got from Techno X from YouTube, that's royalty free. He doesn't charge for licensing. Just credit the person. I'll give Tavia later the link of that music that he has, and yeah, he has different genres on there that creator of the music.
Yep. I think I'm making that intro, but that intro is really awesome, and man, one of the best intro I have in my channel. I think of that. You can now comment. I want to tell you, love to my intro of Arkham Knight. Who expect a woman down that a wild card? That was a wild card. I didn't expect that either.
It was cool, but it was too short. It needed to be longer.
Yeah. I agree that it was short, but it's not fun after you to see at the Arkham Knight. Okay, now come from Fear Couldn't Speak. I suppose Streamer is an app I can join in the next stream. Good point. I actually will join in the next stream because that'll be since Google Hangout they ended the voting, I'm gonna try to figure out the Streamer try to find a way to get more people to join me. At least through phones, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, though, next kind of things. I mean, the techno act is really good. Thank you. Oh, yeah, cut. Oh, and I got my feature filmmaker 3940. Okay, Josh. Oh, Josh, okay, the show. I got the movie Injured Happy Birthday. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Anyway, wait. Oh yeah, right now. What? Okay. I think that's all we got so far. Mm-hmm. All right. What was that? Oh, wait. Female at Arkham Knight only remind me about the pandemic. Yes, it was short. Can't wait to see the will change it. They will change. Well, that will be ton of fun that happens.
She did return in Batman Beyond 2.0, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. But yeah, they're hinting that she's supposed to make a comeback into canon, though, main canon, in Batman Catwoman, which is pretty interesting because that character, you know, had a small spotlight in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree there. And I think she will come back in later on. We just don't know when. But we'll see. We're going. We are. Oh, yeah, 15 years ago. We are. You going to read the question left on your bit? Yeah. I was going to do that right now. Oh, we got another card from Papa Doug years ago. Do you think DCEU can still succeed? I probably think its current state is doing great. What do you think?
From the looks of it, WB is actually learning from the success of Aquaman and Shazam, even though they should have learned from Wonder Woman first.
Yeah, I agree.
She pretty much held them in the middle before Justice League came out, and when Justice League came out, started crashing to where like, okay, we don't know what we're gonna do. We don't know if we can do a sequel to this because both directors don't want to. One director stepped down for personal reasons, to where rumors were that he was fired. And then one was pretty much dealing with an accusation of sexual harassment during his younger days.
I know.
And, you know, with the success of Shazam making much money as Aquaman, they're better off just sticking with standalone movies that are in continuity with Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam, and Wonder Woman 84. To me, the Joker movie is going to do good. It's pretty hyped. The festivals like it. Batman will do good because they have so many good people on it so far. Suicide Squad 2 was going to have a director that actually knows what they're doing and not rushed. Because Warner Bros. Was like, hey, this guy did great with Marvel. Let's give him the same treatment Marvel gave him. Let him do what he wants. Don't interfere. That was the problem with Warner Brothers. They interfered with the director's creativity. That's why we saw Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Shazam do pretty well without them, like, you know, random reshoots, random editing. Birds of Prey, yeah, it's going through reshoots right now, but they have the choreographer for John Wick.
Yep. Wait, I love John Wick. It's such an amazing movie.
Yeah. But it's like every, like in Marvel, there's some ups and downs in movies. This new slate we're getting, it's going to be the same thing what Marvel did. You know, it's going to be ups and downs in one movie, and then major success with both, you know, critics and fans. You know, eventually DCEU will get the same treatment that Captain Marvel dealt with.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that
it could succeed, but to be honest, their major good point is some of their TV shows and their animated movies.
Yeah, I agree. Like, DCEU, my main anime before in another video I made years ago. I agree 100%. DCEU is in a upward downward spiral because they started really okay Man of Steel. Then they went down to Batman v Superman. Then they got into Suicide Squad, which that was enough.
It started the curse of failure of their movies.
Yeah, indeed. That actually it got Life in the Great Wonder Woman was a major movie of that movie. Then it went down to Justice League, which that movie would be cut the fuck in itself. But you can tell that movie was cut to pieces.
Yeah, they didn't know what to keep and what to throw away.
Yeah. So they come on two different directors into one vision. The result, I cut the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's the better.
Problem was they're trying to be too much like Marvel instead of just learning their formula, how they do it. Don't copy like, oh, let's make a crazy team like Guardians of the Galaxy with some music like theirs. No.
No, it doesn't work. Shooter Squad is not one of the teams that they probably never got the Galaxy. I've mentioned another video that me and World Region made about this subject. Shooter Squad is more George, gritty, and Eddie, and more like blackout shoot, like a good friend comparing into which I went.
Just think of it like The Boys. They're like The Boys.
Yep.
The Amazon Prime show. That's how Suicide Squad is supposed to be like that. Not to make it campy.
Yep. I agree. That makes sense. I appreciate the. All right, now let's see. What's the next question we have? Oh yeah. If we got it. Yeah. The rest of us is going. The. Oh yeah. Right. After the degree failed miserably, we finally got the Aquaman, which was a great movie. I mean, made an improvement with DC by fictional obviously Jet Degree did it. It ignored Jet Degree, and then it just moved on with its own story. Without having to approve with the Jet Degree mess. And then we find that the movie that I was looking forward to. The original Captain Marvel. Okay, Shazam. My other favorite DC movie, my other favorite movie of the DCU, and my other favorite Bigger Cheese. I love this movie. It's my other favorite DC movie and my favorite DC movie in live action. Okay, I love this character. I'm glad the movie will be a success. I can't wait for the sequel. I hope.
There's going to be one because Zachary said that they're going to have to make it pretty soon since the child actors on there are growing up too fast.
That's true. Excuse me for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Since Tibby is away, I'll answer that question. DC movie I'm hyped for pretty much the Joker, so something brand new, and we never had an exact origin story of him that's you know actually makes sense and not like rely on the Burton movie for Jack Napier or the animated series or Suicide Squad.
I'm back.
All right.
Yep. Sorry about that. My that man. Yep. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. Which Disney movie are you hyped for? Joker, Bird of Prey, or Wonder Woman 84? Honestly, I've already. I don't want to put Joker and Wonder Woman because Joker looks very fascinating, especially at the very indie, very interesting, and from what I can tell, it looks like it could be Oscar buzz. Wait, that should be interesting. Wait, do you think Joker will win Best Picture? When? You. When? Crap. When? What? Shit. Screen vote. We didn't take a dip at the moment. Damn it. That's not good. Oh yeah, like add for Birds of Prey. I'm not feeling that. Like Birds of Prey, I'm worried because Funny Evil, I heard, yeah, it didn't look that great. It was really bad. Anyway, if I put concern, we'll see. All right, then we're quite a good reason. All right, next question is on time 29. One day they were just saying a Batman movie in comic be great for kicking Southern Mystery. That would be really cool to see that, but I don't know. I know we're gonna wait. That turn out to be good. But it's a Batman and Lumi. That would be awesome. Oh, and you're back. Shit. Oh, and you're back. Yeah, what happened?
Wi-Fi.
Oh, shit.
Wonder if they would do something on the Batman cases of Batman that movie in comics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know the answer question.
You were staring at that space.
Anyways, yeah, Glenn, we never got a good reading question on Bird of Prey.
Oh well, Joker and Hype already said that. Birds of Prey, somewhat's going to see in their trailer. Wonder Woman 84, same thing. I need to see a trailer because I can't judge.
Yeah. My sister. Yeah, Bird of Prey. I don't know how I feel about that. I want it to be good, but for what I can tell, it looks really not great. But we'll see. Wonder Woman 84, I'm looking forward to it. I love the first Wonder Woman. But why this movie is not gonna be a sequel? It's gonna be another reboot. Or then I know. It feels weird.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
Unless they're just reconning, what happened in BVS and Justice League. Even though Shazam confirmed that Batman and Superman 2 still exist.
Yeah. It starts at the BBS. So
yeah.
Love and hate BBS. BBS did help establish the universe. For better or for worse. give or take. But one of my people does do global cover for the first movie, and it does have Sinclair team. So, what the first movie? I think we're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
We'll see. Any question on Gold Reading? All right. Next question. I think first question is what's your tongue in the room as well. I think he's referring to Arkham Knight. I think it's gonna happen. I think Arkham Knight will be fine.
We're in who? Tom King. We're in who?
I think he's talking about Arkham Knight.
I don't think so. I mean, you gotta stop and think. Tom King's not alone.
Yeah.
Dan's the one's like telling him, what he cannot do.
Yeah. Well, I've been more Danny Dio on that one.
Plus, I love Tom King's writing. Because I understand what he's doing. I see the hints since the beginning of his run.
Yeah.
He did the same thing with Grayson.
That's
Plus, his Mr. Miracle is actually pretty good.
Yeah. All right. What about Hero the Cry? Hero the Cry did. I must not hate that story. Reading that story, I did people a lot. I'll give that story with some credit. It has some good ideas. The problem with the execution and the way it was handled, and badly next to
Well, I think it sounds like he had another idea for it, but they didn't let him do it.
Yeah, Danny Dio took that story and messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I don't blame Tom King. I've been more Danny Dio and his bullshit. You could tell that story would add to your mandate to hell. That's how
Plus, Tom always has like great artists in his stuff.
Yeah. Like, I'll give that story. They're already beautiful. That's the one thing I give that story credit. They always beautiful that story. But besides that, it's just been a mess. But it's not his fault. Most likely do have some bad stories, but I don't blame him. I blame more editorial. But anyway, we'll have to, like, thank you for watching Empty Kristen. Right. This question is, what I do on Batman Kid of the Batman movie in comics, be great for kicking solve that mystery. Wait, that Batman movie? What movie? Oh, you mean the show? How you feel about one show?
Mixed feelings. Even when I read the pilot was bad at Comic-Con, I'm like, oh man, this might not last. It's Birds of Prey 90s all over again.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Well, let's see, like how I see Batwoman though, because they said that Bruce Wayne's supposed to be in it the first season, supposedly from a rumor. I am hoping it's like the Bad Blood movie, where they're trying to look for him, and then he's with the League of Assassins.
You're like kidnapped.
Kidnapped under mind control and all that to gain, access of Wayne Enterprises or Wayne Tech, whatever they're going to use in Batwoman.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the suit, how it looks. I like how they're using some characters, but the rogues of Kate Kane is like limited. She doesn't have that much villains, so they have to use Batman villains like Arrow did.
Yeah, and Arrow messed up about villains. They use Ra's al Ghul, wasting them.
Yeah, that's what I don't want again. I don't want Ra's al Ghul again. We have too many.
Yeah, we have in Gotham, which is another failure.
We had him in the Dark Knight trilogy. Then we had him on Arrow.
Arrow, yep.
Yeah.
And Gotham, a story. So, and plus the DC anime movies. Well, that's not true. He died in Batman, Son of Batman. Yep. And that's about it. I will get the Arkham games, but they usually have the level better in Arkham games. Urgent Arkham City. Arkham City would be the cameo at the Dead Corpse. Arkham Knight at DLC. And that's about it. Speaking of shows, that did not remind me. I want to ask about this. How do you feel Krypton getting canceled?
It was such a good show.
Same.
But what I do want though, I hope DCU picks it up, because to me, if they pick it up, they'll get more subscribers, more people wanting more. Plus, it'd be interesting to see Seg-El get a comic book, because if people look at the Wikipedia about him, he was a crazy person, but the show remade him And
And
it's
then
interesting.
Wonder
Like
Woman
it'll be interesting to get a comic of a world without Superman.
I agree because this story, this show, I mean, epic. I mean, whole week this should have been epic. I mean, I knew I seen 3. I don't want to show the Portal Plus because the end of Magic with Joel being kidnapped by Brainiac. Spoiler for Krypton, but if you're not seen the scene already, go watch this. It's a great show. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure season 2 will be on DCU in probably September or October.
Yeah,
Season 1's still on there.
that's true. And plus, we have Titans coming out.
Yeah.
So that's a hold us for a while. Anyway, then we're going to time. Next question at the Jimmy said, you want a bed for a bit. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's comment on Powerful Duck. Circle. DC or Marvel? I like both kinds, DC and Marvel. Like, I don't pick sides. Right?
I like them both, but I could break down on why on some of the stuff. DC, I like their TV shows, except Gotham. Gotham's trash.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I agree.
I like some of their comics, though they're terrible with live movies, so I prefer the animated movies from them. While Marvel, some comics are good. I'm tired of relaunches. Some of their shows, they were good, but Iron Fist was like the most terrible one. To be perfectly honest, and Defenders was boring. But I prefer their movies over DC's live movies. Besides, the top 3 they have so far that actually are good.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like DC, I love that you made for the world, for the hope, and hopefully, comics have been a comic bag usually. Movies also really not great, except for 3 movie metaphor. One on Aquaman, Shazam. Joker, we're gonna wait see how that turns out. Anime movies. Well, besides Hush, in my opinion, really disappointing in my opinion.
It was not that great or bad. It was okay. I mean, it was cool to see that.
Yeah.
Continue the story of Batman since Son of Batman, their first animated movie of the new universe.
Actually, just the war of the first movie.
Well, I'm just saying Batman solo movie.
Oh, solo movie. My bad. Yeah, you're right about that. Like Hush, the 2 had Hush, I love it. Then the third half, I mean, that went off apart when they revealed who would Hush.
Yeah, like they changed who Hush really was.
Yeah.
They didn't show us a cameo of Jason Todd like they did in the book and all that. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, that's disappointing. And spoiler, if you've not seen Batman Hush already, I did want to talk about it for a while. Okay, spoiler for Batman Hush. If you've not seen the movie already, tune out now. The reveal of Hush is well spoiled. It's literal. I mean, one question: why? Why literal? That's boring. That doesn't make any sense. Ugh, you're so stupid. What's your opinion?
I don't like that. When they showed that, I'm like, that is the most stupidest change ever. I get they're trying to do like a new 52, pre-52 mixture, but the Riddler wasn't even that great, even in the new 52.
Yeah. Right. It was a Tom King to make me care about the Riddler and Batman and War and Joker Riddles.
Yeah, he actually brought him back to being good.
Yeah. But even that's a stretch. But honestly, in my opinion, besides Batman Hush, DC had good anime movies. Anime showed up, I think DC did a lot more better. Well, it's a discount T9 Go. I know T9 Go, I want to like that show. Cool, more power to you guys. Me personally, T9 Go, it's but I don't need to go on show, but I got my show back. But it keeps like that show, cool, more power to them. Me personally, whatever. I ignore it.
After because it's funny.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh, speaking of T9 Go, I want to activate. Any play T9 Go with Teen Giants?
I haven't even seen it yet. I don't even want to.
Yeah, I agree with that. I haven't seen it either. The trailer was. Oh, sorry.
Like people, told me it's good. I'm like, oh, that's good, but I'll probably just watch it when it goes on Hulu or something, just to, for a boring day.
I agree with that. For me personally, it looks fine, but we'll see. All right. After Marvel, my anime show has been bad. Live action shows. Well, they can't do all my shows. They can't do that. They can't do Luke Cage. They cancel Iron Fist and Punisher. So all my shows got canceled. So yeah. Marvel watching shows. As for movies, well, movies actually were dominant in the box office, so I'm out and not there for the movies. Anime shows, not so much. Comics have been good lately. They've been fixing it for me, but I agree that I'm tired of Regunted. Regunted is John McCready. X-Men been good in this body. X-Men's been amazing.
Also, Absolute Carnage is woof, good
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, Absolute Carnage is amazing. Oh, we're gonna go. Iron Knight, aka Edgar. Oh, Edgar, we're gonna show.
Oh, what's going on? What the fuck's going on here?
Doing a Q&A. Right,
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we're clicking on DC or Marvel. Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay. Well, here's question number one. What's your thoughts on if Warner Brothers and DC ever decides to do a freaking Injustice animated series or animated films?
I think we'll be all for that. That'd be pretty awesome.
And it'll be and then also on top of that, so it'll be adapting the comics that are canon to the story. Now, granted, it would be interesting if they did a straight out original story like they did with the Arkham games, but I'm considered that franchise is done. I mean, as much as I sad to see it go.
Well,
I would like to have that Damian game. Would have been amazing. But an older Dick Grayson, and it could have had an older Barbara Gordon. Man, that would have been amazing. And oh god, it would be awesome. But hey, okay, we're fucked. But yeah, I mean, what else we're talking about? I got. Oh, how's Bendis doing on your demolishing on your destruction on DC?
you already know my thoughts on it.
Kevin, I saw that you got a question.
Oh yeah.
It disappeared.
Sorry. The next question we have is from Speaking quote. Though we are not the ones to insert though, my DC news went out but I can still access the content there. Huh. I know what that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not wrong because they're still fairly starting now.
Yeah.
It took years for Netflix to get their stuff right because for a while it was DVDs.
That's true.
Plus, the better idea would be is they release it worldwide like Netflix did.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be struggling, but though the whole Swamp Thing, I understand why they got canceled. It was due to there's money wise. Yeah, taxes with North Carolina when they were filming
really
that.
Sucks.
The papers weren't filed properly on Warner Brothers' end.
That's sad. That really sucks because I was like hearing the plans what they were going to do, just like, oh god, I wish we had that. I mean, seriously, just you really, really, really loved what they were going for, and I'm like, now hearing, oh, we're gonna have Constantine, Tana, we're gonna have all this stuff, and I'm like, wait, why didn't we do this? I mean, oh man,
that sounds awesome.
Sounds great.
I think what they're trying to do is develop. I think they're just not to rush development with John Constantine appearing on there or Santana.
Yeah, Constantine is
because their flow was, from what I read and what I heard on reviews, that they were doing a steady flow with the Swamp Thing show.
Yeah,
good development.
I get what you're saying. But people like me were really like, I want to see something like that in the show. But I mean, just that would have been really cool. And hell, you could have the guy who played Constantine that's in the CW show transfer him into the other one. It would have been great. I mean, it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been great on there. But,
hey guys, what's up?
Hello,
Iron Knight,
Brandon,
Brandon, what's up? Good to be back on.
So, what I'm saying, they're supposedly doing season 2 into a movie, which, you know what? From what I read of the budget, it was getting close to movie budget. I'm like, ooh, that's bad. That's really bad what you're doing there. You still got to pay the licensing properties in North Carolina, the destruction they're doing they have to pay for. They got to pay the city fee and all that, and then the actors who are working full time with them. It was a mess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this is why I trust Disney on. This is why I trust Disney on a lot of their shows, because they have the money to do that, because they'll find a way to go forward. I mean, and honestly, that personally would be it's good in my end, but it's like, yet again, like I want to just I like to see them go ballsy. I like to see them go breaking something that's worth a risk. And to me, that was something really genuine worth a risk. But like you said, it was getting maybe maybe it was the budget was too high, and I kind of see that. But I mean, I just hope that, I mean, whenever they get their shit, they truly, and I mean truly, fix what they're going for, because so far right now it looks like a mess, just honestly.
Yeah.
And that really, I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Stargirl.
Stargirl should be cute. I can't wait to see that one next year.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks. I mean, like, granted, the actress, she looks like a broad I would date in my high school.
Hell yeah!
I mean,
I agree.
Yeah, she's adorable. I've seen
That's
her.
adorable.
I mean, she's
kind of young, but
I do hope though when it comes out they put a tribute to Jeff John's sister, who he made her based on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be nice,
That would be
for
great.
Warner Brothers to do that for him. Because look at it, he's busting his ass for DC, but yet getting screwed over and over since Arrow, since he was packaging Arrow.
That's true. But he did put his Flash, and then that got screwed over.
Yeah.
They were really credit was good amazing. Credit giving us Johnson and Superman live action, which I can't wait.
That's really nice of you. Yeah.
Yep.
That you got that.
Thank you.
But yet again, I'm like, nothing could like. But yet again, I'm like, I mean, I just want to know what they're gonna do for villains for her, because she has like, they could do original stories, you could say, because she has very little comic books elements.
That's true.
Instead,
That's what I said earlier too about Batwoman. That she doesn't have that many rogues compared to Batman, Superman. They're gonna have to borrow some from. Yeah, they have to borrow some from, since Batwoman is in the same city as Batman, Gotham.
I mean, technically you could say that with like in the comics, like Batman, like you could have like Dick Grayson faces Penguin or Barbara Gordon faces or stuff like that. No, I'm okay with that, because that's the character. Like, she's in Gotham. If you're gonna have that, so I'm okay with that. It's just the problem is with her. It's like, I don't know where can you go with her unless you make a very story-driven teen drama show, which I'm hoping they do that, because I mean, yeah, there'll be a couple of bad guys, but I mean, I'm expecting a teen drama. I mean, that's what I'm looking at, and would work, and I think would work for the show, because the character is very like a teenager-based character. So I say go all out on it. But I mean, I mean, and for the future, I'm just hoping, like, for live action TV shows. Ren, do you think we'll get a TV show on Superman or no? I'm actually
there is a big possibility of Superman getting a TV show.
With
Henry Cavill,
there's going to be a lot of them. So,
but Henry Cavill, he still wants to be Superman. He's still under contract. It's just Warner Brothers do not know what to do with him because of Justice.
Of course not. Yeah, and because he's doing The Witcher.
Yeah. Plus, I read that he gave a pitch of a Superman and Green Lantern team up.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
But Warner Brothers said no.
Yeah, they haven't done a Green Lantern movie yet, so that's worked.
And they haven't, and also Green Lantern. Everyone looks at them as a joke, so I kind of feel like, God damn it, it hurts.
They see him as a joke because of Ryan Reynolds' movie. It's the same thing with Aquaman. He was seen as a joke because of Super Friends, and everybody, didn't bother to pick up a comic book and see how much of a badass his character was.
Yeah, and the movie made $1 billion. So yeah,
exactly.
And also, like, I'm gonna say this right now. To me, Green Lantern is the equivalent to not only Marvel but also equivalent to Star Wars
And Star Trek.
and
And Star Trek.
that too. I mean, it's you could end you could do so much. Like after you're done with Hal Jordan, you could do so much of Green Lantern. It doesn't have to go just on Earth. It could just be in different
Yeah, it
planets.
could be in space, like Guardians of
in
the
space.
Galaxy, something like that.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping my dude, the one that did Star Wars, J.J. Abrams, does
Yeah.
Superman. Does like? I'm sorry, I know you don't like that film. I apologize,
Yeah,
but
it's just I said his Star Trek movies have too much lens flares. The first two.
well, to me,
I
well, to me that it's
story
very.
errors. I'm Star Trek guy right here. I read the books too, so
Well,
I mean, I'll just say this. I mean, to me, when I look at those two Star Trek films, those what I want because I don't want to get reminded of the show. Because I'm like,
I was
oh,
fine
Star-
with it. It's an
I know.
alternate timeline, so I'm like, it's fine what they did. It's just I want to see what's going on, not have a bunch of flashy lens flares in my face. That's one thing.
that's why Beyond was taken over by someone else.
Yeah,
Maybe
Beyond,
it
I
was
think
a
it
Star
was-
Trek movie.
it was Justin
Yeah.
Lin. He did some of the
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious movies. I like that one. That's my favorite of the three because no lens flares.
Well, I kind of I find that very the worst one, but I don't want to go
Not,
into it because
not Into Darkness.
no, I referred into Darkness in that one.
I can understand that, and I respect your opinion.
Because
But-
I mean, like personally, I mean, let's just go on a little bit on it. I just didn't like the villain. I find him very weak. Yeah, no, not Khan. The third villain.
Oh, you mean Idris Elba? Yeah.
Yeah.
His
Third
makeup
villain,
was fine. Yeah,
third villain was actually better than freaking Khan because it was something original.
Khan,
I
it
don't
just
know,
doesn't look like Khan to me. Benedict Cumberbatch has a
just-
great voice, but
But yeah, but he wasn't
I just-
Khan like the original. He
No.
wasn't.
I'm
He wasn't
sorry,
menacing.
I don't,
He wasn't
Yeah,
I
like
don't
you know,
agree.
like
I'm
yeah,
s-
fear this guy. You know.
Dude, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. Like, no, I don't. I strongly disagree. I will go the day I die. Well, I say no. I do not agree with that point of view. And this is why I'd say no. To me, like, at least I would have. I
Here's the-
took Khan.
Here's the thing, though. He was better. You know, the Beyond villain was better than freaking what's his name, the Picard clone
You know?
from the last Star Trek Generation movie.
Oh yeah, Generation.
Oh yeah, that
I
shit.
agree.
from
What's it
Nemesis, yeah,
Yeah,
the
Nemesis.
Nemesis. Yeah.
Nemesis, yeah.
Probably that was a bad
But
movie.
the thing is, though, with Beyond, it felt like an actual like Star Trek film. It wasn't like forced in anything. Even though I was upset that they made Sulu gay because they think, oh, the
Yeah.
actor was going to be happy for that.
Yeah.
But he
No,
threw a
That was
fit.
dumb. It's
He threw
pandering.
a,
Yeah,
They do that
threw
in
a
everything
fit saying,
now.
Why? Why did you change a character that was already developed?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I mean, you know, and it just seemed, and also it's just the sad truth that the franchise slowly went downhill after Beyond, and it just,
Yeah.
None of promoting.
and then also people are getting tired of the Star Trek films. That's what I kind of feel.
Also, we received an all access show. We have Star Trek, Star Trek Discovery, which I heard that
Yeah.
show is very mixed.
It's mixed,
Mixed.
but they did.
And there's
one
a
of-
new
one
one
of the-
coming
one of
out
the
with
captains,
Patrick Stewart.
Oh, Picard's gonna be great.
Yeah, it should be good. Yeah.
I mean, like, I haven't checked it out. I've been thinking about watching Discovery.
Here's the thing, though. First season's like, but the second season gets really good because they have a good Spock and they introduce
Yeah,
one
I
of the
saw
greatest
that.
captains in Star Trek universe, Pike. And
Oh,
right
yeah, I
now,
know,
since Viacom and CBS are merging now,
I did hear about that.
we might get our own continuity back.
Yeah,
And
because
a
and
possible
also,
Captain Pike show.
and
Or
also,
we
just-
became brain dead.
And then,
Oh.
then I was just about to say, I heard that they foreshadowed that, or they talked about him becoming a comatose state because they did talk in the original Star Trek show. Spock really was all helping Captain Pike for in that episode. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah, it
cool.
was the original pilot that got rejected by Paramount.
And hey, to me, that actually, like personally, that would have been very interesting if that pilot was successful. Right? I mean, it felt like Star Trek. It felt like a really cool show, and you know, it felt, at least to me, it felt like the space adventure, but one of the things I liked about it is it's always two main characters. And I know they did this with Next Generation as well, with Alpha and the captain. I forgot his fucking
Picard.
yeah. He and they did that, and that's the thing I like. But now it's like they do a one of the crewmate members.
Yeah,
Correct me if I'm
Data,
wrong.
Picard.
No, I'm talking about the new show, like the female main
Oh,
protagonist.
Discovery. I haven't watched that show, but I think I know the female captain.
I can answer. It was a female captain first, but then I guess they killed her off, and they brought in a character that was already from the Mirror Universe. But
That's confusing.
since people love the Mirror Universe episode so much, they brought it back. And then they're gonna make a Mirror Universe series, which
Wait, what?
I think will be an interesting thing. Because
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Because if you look back in the old Star Trek original series, the Mirror episodes, everybody liked them. Everybody liked the thought of an evil Kirk and an evil Spock.
So
Yeah,
in the Mirror Universe again, we're gonna do an old show of it. Interesting idea.
That would I'm all for that. That's something I would have been on board. I mean, that's something new and fresh and something innovative, and that's something that I like. I mean, personally, I'm still curious on Captain. I'm still curious on the Star Trek Discovery show. It's just that there's some things I don't like. The Klingons, like they're having their own language. Someone mute their mic.
Yeah, not me.
Whatever, don't care. All right, but it's just I'll just say this. I mean, personally, I just want them to just go do something new, and that's what I really want. I mean, it's cool to have fans. Not just that, but it's cool to have fan service at the same time. Like if you want to have catered choice, like
do it right.
it's towards
One at a time. Continue.
depending on which you prefer, because to me you may not like what I like, because I think personally I like to have some things be just say very catered towards like people like me who like that type of style. Like I like the movies that really kind of, let's just say, go back to what they originally were, and they kind of use like same formula, same thing, almost similar plot but different stories, but interesting, like Predators or hell, the Halloween film,
Halloween
which was
2018.
pretty much, yeah, that one, and that was pretty much like the original Halloween film. No bullshit. It was pretty much like that, but just modernize and go forward. Force Awakens, and also Force Awakens, but also the
Titans.
No, that one. Just what's that fucking show? What's that fucking movie called? Jurassic World. That one. Like that's the type. Like, yeah, the first one, not the second one.
Yeah,
the first. But it's like the homage, but also introducing newer characters. Like something like that, to me, in my opinion, is a good storytelling. But yet again, many people don't like that crap. I mean,
yep.
The thing about Star Trek Discovery, they did introduce new characters, but the flaw in it is they're saying it was 10 years before Kirk.
And then there's the time travel. Then they went to the future.
Didn't make any sense because the technology was like Abrams movies advanced. They could have easily manipulated the old style of a Star Trek show with that kind of tech.
Yeah, that's not a complete mess.
Well, to me, I don't mind if you have an update version of today's Star Trek show and just say it's canon, the same universe, but it's in update today's day and age of our show. Because I mean, back in the old days, we didn't really have a lot of technology in the old Star Trek shows. I mean, granted, we had them in the 90s, but I mean, too. Granted, they did update it and made it better, but it's like, I mean, just to me, I kind of look at it, it's like, I'm just hoping from, like, for here on out, I'm like, Ren, do you think they'll ever do Captain Kirk again? in a TV show of Stargate, because I'm actually kind of thinking if we're not going to get a Star Trek 4 or Star Trek 4, why don't we just bring Captain Kirk?
I would like a young Kirk done right, like in the books.
Oh yeah,
I see where you're going. You want
Not like immediately he became captain. That's what pissed me off a lot because I read some of the books that he, earned it, and he was like the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yet again, I'm like, it's a movie, and they're gonna literally fast things forward, and they're gonna make some cheap shots, and
yeah.
I mean, I can let it go, but it's like in a TV show. Oh God, yes, please do it.
Because he witnessed a tragedy before he became captain.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too. And also, like, you can make it where how he became captain. Did he did something heroic that made him become a captain? Just something would be awesome. Like that would be. Oh man, I would just cool. That would be cool.
Plus, his dad was still alive.
That's
when he became captain. He wasn't dead.
And also, I'm kind of glad they didn't like. That's the whole thing of like they were going to do for Star Trek 4, where they were going to bring his father back, and I'm like, I really don't want that because that would make his death very cheap. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth is doing Thor: Love and Thunder now. Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Here's a cool thing though. There's a documentary about Trekkies that's on Netflix a few years ago. Gene Roddenberry wanted something like that. He wanted like the adventures of younger Kirk.
That's an interesting idea. That will be an interesting concept if done right.
Well, I'll just say this: if they ever do it, I'll be the first one there watching it. I mean, he's always like Captain Kirkin.
Just call it Starfleet Academy. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, personally, that would be great. I mean, but we'll see how things go. I mean, hopefully they go forward and do something interesting in the future for other Star Trek properties. Because I'm sorry, the movies are done right now. I'm hoping they go do something new. But it's like anyway, moving on the subject.
Yeah. Okay. Next question we have is from Pizza. He's like, oh wait, wrong one. Aside Young Jay outside, I'm short game mobile in DC. Just start viewing anime and say I'm enjoying it so far. I agree. Green Anime Celebration. I highly recommend you watch it. It's an amazing show. I mean, that show to the author of Green Lantern, it was awesome.
You know what? You know what? I'll just say this. You know what's a show that really deserves to make a comeback? Besides Young Justice, Green Lantern. Seriously.
Green Lantern.
Yeah.
They were going to do like I feel a little salty, just like you got your show back, but I don't. Sad face.
Yeah.
But also,
continue.
I wouldn't mind. Like Rin said, I wouldn't mind a season 5 or season 6 of Batman Beyond. Hell yeah!
There's no 5 because there's no 4 yet, dude.
Well, that's true.
I can't screw up that article saying that they're talking about season 5 when it's actually season 4.
Oh shit! Typo! Shit! Crap!
Yeah, I even called them out on that. Told them, hey, you guys messed up. There's only 3 seasons of Batman Beyond. Well, Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker was their season finale, pretty much, along with Epilogue from Justice League.
Yeah, he's right about that.
I mean, we're talking about Batman Beyond. Speaking about Batman Beyond, I mean, what would they do in Batman Beyond? Because I'm like, I haven't read anything after the show.
Batman Beyond 2.0 was trained by Dick Grayson properly, not virtual simulators. They get thrown in the romance of Bruce Wayne and Barbara Gordon that everybody hates because that was hinted even in the Batman 60s show. That's where Tim and Dini got it from. They got it from the 60s show because she was pretty much, older than Dick Grayson on there in the 60s show.
And you can have it where it's like, and you can guarantee it's going to go controversial.
Yeah,
they could introduce the multiverse. They could bring in Justice Lord Superman back, where Terry got the shit beaten out of him on that.
Oh, that would have been great. I mean, I would love that. I mean, that's something I would have loved to see. Like, I mean, granted, like, there's a lot of things. Hell, like the Justice League Unlimited series. I mean, I would like to see that show come back. I mean, like, there's way. I mean, I'm looking at Warner Brothers and DC. I'm like, dude, you can make your platform bigger. I mean, personally, I'm still waiting for it on PlayStation. I'm still waiting for.
Oh, it's on Xbox. I know that.
Yeah, but it's on Xbox. But is it on PlayStation? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
I mean, like Sony. I'm like, this is why I'm like, this is why I'm gonna say this. I hate as much as I hate to admit it. I'm starting to say, why is Disney always got to be the number one step? I'm slowly kind of feel like, why does Disney always got to have the one step behind out of DC? Like they always got always. It's like DC's always behind, and Disney and Marvel always goes all the way to the next
Because
Well,
Marvel
DC
has their own studio.
yeah,
Well,
DC has to do it on its own. Yeah.
Yeah, they need
Yeah,
a
that's
studio.
true. Yeah, they do.
From what I heard from Armin and some other sites I was reading
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
AT&T not interested in their DC, I was like, you know what? Just sell DC Comics to somebody else who actually
I did hear about
gives
that.
a
That's
damn
scared me.
about making money, not force content like Warner Brothers is trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. And that's the thing I say. Like, why does Warner Brothers like? It's like to me, and this is why I just got out of the call of my couple of friends of mine. Why does Warner Brothers like every time we think of like a Warner Brothers property, it's always going to be we're going to have to always look at it. It's like, is that good or bad? Because I'm actually kind of like, even though I'm very let's say looking forward to seeing Shazam, I'm worried Black Adam ain't going to happen. I'm so terrified on that film. Black Adam to me needs his movie done. I so hope
Shazam movies. Wow.
Actually, according to my good friend Peter at the company at the they confirmed 3 Shazam movies. Black Adam is so movie for 4 Shazam 3. Yep. So
Yeah,
I
also
still want my
Zachary
Flash
Levi.
movie, though. Let me see.
Yeah, Zachary Levi did
I-
say that he won't be in Shazam 2, but he'll be in Shazam 3, and he'll cross over on Black Adam 2.
yep. But that makes sense.
Yeah,
I know that, but it's like yet again, it's like I'm worried that yours like even though you can say Henry Cavill's still contract, but I'm like I'm worried that we're gonna reboot Superman and
they're not
They're
gonna
just gonna
do that because this is gonna happen. All right, I can predict this right now. Usually, my theories are,
true.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
say like once Arrow's done, they bring in a Superman show.
Yep.
They see how popular Superman is to the fans. They'd be like, hey, we're gonna make Man of Steel 2. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna change their mind to making Supergirl because we already have a Supergirl TV show that's up and down
That's
right
true.
now, and
Yeah.
it's not getting
Yeah,
canceled anytime
definitely.
soon.
Yeah, but you're doing Kanye get a big crossover against
Because look how much Batman they might have in the Crisis event.
Yep.
And we have him on Titans, full appearance of Bruce Wayne on Titans. Then
Yep.
we're gonna have an old man Bruce, Kevin Conroy on there.
I approve. That's gonna be awesome.
So it's like it's making you think like, are they now not limiting the policy of character use?
What? Like we got Kingdom Come Superman and Kanye Nerd. We got Jump City Superman. Kanye Nerd.
Earth 38 Superman is what he's called. Because Supergirl's on Earth 38.
Yep.
I thought it was a Smallville Earth, but it turns out it's not.
Nope. Yep. Yeah, we got the Supergirl at the with Superman and Jump City Superman for Carter with the I'm so Johnny. We love acting. You know it, baby. But I don't give a damn. I'm happy, and I cannot wait. Kingdom Come Superman, Batman Beyond. Well, okay, Bruce Wayne, okay, Kevin Conroy, Batman. Well, that could be awesome. Like, love it. You guys, so now you even love or hate it. It's been amazing. We're gonna cover the interviews, and we're getting all these characters into one big crossover. That's the epic badass. Let's give it the ending of DC Ultimate TV.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Because we need this, because a lot of the shows by themselves have been very up and down. Because, the last season of Supergirl sucked. The last season of The Flash sucked. Arrow, it had its moments. It's not as good as it used to be, but it had its moments. Legends of Tomorrow lost me. Black Lightning, the second season was good, but not as good as the first season. And what was the other one? And Batwoman, I'm not seeing. I don't care about her. I saw enough of her in the last crossover, and more of her is just going to make me upset. But everything else I'm for. What happened to the other guys?
There you go. Slap.
They disappeared. Yeah, they probably the links probably got shattered or something. Well, this reception looks pretty good here. It's a lot less herky jerky than the Google Hangouts
Oh.
used to be.
Yeah, but Wednesday, Wi-Fi trouble again. Shit. Damn Wi-Fi.
Yeah. No, mine is doing fine because in the Google Hangouts before, I would come in and out.
Yeah.
And it was because of the issues over there. But yeah. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Right. What was you guys? They're already having great. Well, that's a different mixed bag, as you said. Like, I hate them. You guys are great, right? Like, they did really, and it was ending. So we're making Super show to have it up be awesome, but we're gonna win, damn it. Oh, I know. Next time we have is which movie are you currently with anticipated for?
Black Widow,
Black Widow.
Eternals. I'm interested. I don't know what it's about, but I'll find out. Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah, what are you for?
What's another one? That's definitely coming out next year. New Mutants. No, that's probably gonna.
What fit? I think that.
It's to get scrapped. They should just
Yeah.
release it on VOD or something. Because at this point,
What's going on?
what do they got to lose?
I missed.
Never way. We were having our crazy evidence, but then we went to another question.
What's another one?
Which movie are you most anticipated for?
DC. I don't know what else there is. I think there's Godzilla versus Kong, if that's going to get released, because it could get delayed. What else? Animated wise, I don't know, because Onward. It looks
We have
okay.
Superman Red Sun coming out. We have
Yeah, that.
Judge Dark sequel. We have what's the film it's man now for DC anime movies? Wait, you know about this. What movie are you most anticipated for?
I already said mine. Those are probably the top 5 so far.
Comic book wise or different wise?
But both.
Well, I'm
Any
actually,
films.
pretty much Joker. I'm almost
Yeah,
anticipated
Joker. That's
for.
later this year. That's
The new Addams Family animated movie that's based on the comic.
yeah.
I did hear about that.
I got Doctor Sleep. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, and Frozen 2, and what else? Isn't there a Wonder Woman movie coming out in October?
Yeah, Bloodlines.
Yeah, the
Bloodlines,
animated one. Yeah.
Bloodlines, yeah.
Actually, next year I'm actually excited for the Ultraman movie from the
Yeah.
one who did Shin Godzilla.
Ooh,
Okay.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I have
Plus,
to see a trailer first.
Plus, it'll be produced by the ones who did Neon Evangelion Genesis.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. So I can't wait to see that. That sounds cool. Because Ultraman and Never should have been awesome. I mean, holy shit, that should have been amazing. I can have seen too. Oh, John, have you seen Ultraman? John, have you seen Ultraman?
I've seen some of the original series from back in the day, not the recent one though.
Ultraman is awesome. I recommend it. It's amazing.
Yeah, the recent one's actually the sequel of the 60s one.
Yep.
I've been seeing those with the practical effects and Japanese actors. Yeah, I have the original series on DVD.
Yes, I think I highly recommend you check Netflix show out. It's such an amazing series, and you maybe see the anime, but they made you see the anime at the time after guys the anime movie, the guys the anime movies, which they were awful. Like they did see the anime in that show, then the guys the anime movies. Ugh. Oh, Len, question. Did you see the guys the anime movies or no?
Which one?
Godzilla anime movies, all 3 of them.
I didn't like them.
I
To
skipped
be honest. I fell asleep.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I saw them, they sucked. They were so boring. First one
Yeah.
was bad. Second Edinburgh was so disappointing. They wasted Mechagodzilla. The final movie, Planet Eater, made King Ghidorah and Angie Vampire. It was so weird. I don't get it. Like, remember if I did it when we did our own video on it, and holy shit, out if you cut them
Also,
off.
we're supposed to get a Sandman show.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. That's not interesting. Man? No.
What happened?
Must be Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah.
Shit. All right.
Next question. I think,
Next man.
yeah, we read that one already.
Next man from Sean. He said. So I take it.
Yes.
New
This is our new
Yeah.
Hangout.
Yeah. New
Away from
Google
Google.
Hangout. Well, I said Google Hangout. They cooled down at the vote, and we're going to use this.
Yeah,
for
but
what?
at least we have this. This is better than nothing, and
Yeah.
we could see each other, so that's
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
And,
And for I heard, did thing go and get in 6 people.
Yeah, that's fine. We have the nerd pack is basically 6 people.
Yeah, so
And,
we like Josh, you,
Josh,
Carter, me.
yeah, and
So-
Jaquez.
Yep. And
At
yeah,
least,
great.
because Anthony hasn't been on a podcast for a while. Yeah, but they could join the chat and they could always
Yeah.
leave comments when this is uploaded. Hopefully.
Hopefully. All right. Yep. So we know what we already got the legend about doing us. Think I'm doing. Another question, Sean. Next question, I guess. Have you seen Animal animes? I've not seen Animal animes.
I've seen the X-Men one, the Iron Man one, the Blade one, and the Wolverine. The X-Men one's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The Iron Man one. When? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, he got. No, I haven't seen any of those. Just the Marvel animated films and the
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, I agree. The only more animated movie or show I have seen, I've seen Punisher, Black Widow, which was an insane movie. Iron Man, I've not seen. I am not seeing that the X-Men show. I heard that's good. Blade, I heard that's with
They actually sound pretty good in Japanese.
Oh, really? Huh. Interesting. And the English dub? When?
Hmm?
Damn it.
Yeah, it's in and out.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, I think that I know there be a Wolverine anime show, and I heard that wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolverine anime, not the Wolverine X-Men. Wolverine X-Men is a good show. Wolverine anime, not so much. And that's all I got. Any question, Peter Clinton? Next question is Sean. She'll get the common movie. I'll be shocked if he gets nominated. That will be a shock if it doesn't get nominated.
It is. It looks like an actual film. There's no CG. Yes, Joker's design is going to be divisive, but Joaquin Phoenix performance, I know it's going to knock it out of the park.
Yeah, so maybe get
I know
nominated.
Josh thinks it's going to be another Venom. It's not going to be Venom. There's not going to be horrible CG in it or bad dialogue. No, I think it's going to be well done.
Yeah.
Long, but it's going to be well done. I'm really looking forward to it because he's my favorite DC villain. Period. Can't be anyone, but it can't. It can't. That's a really low bar to reach.
Yeah, I agree. All right, do it. What is it? What the better? I know Venom got a sequel. I know that. But
Yeah, I'm not
get
seeing it. I saw the first one. I was sick.
Directed by Andy Serkis.
Yeah, I know. I read it on Facebook, but the first one nauseated me, man. Ugh.
Yeah. So we'll see how the sequel comes out. I hope it's good, but we'll see. Any question, Sean? Okay, next question. After talking in the car to bring one way, but he didn't help. Oh yeah, he did help the questions of nonsense. Yeah, you're all right with that. I'm talking in the cars, but yeah, they really didn't help. But that's not talking another day. Okay, I'll just ask my question on that video. It was here. What's your favorite anime? Good question. Good question. And then my favorite anime in general I've seen is My Hero Academia and Dragon Ball Z. John, what's your favorite anime?
Yeah, for since I was an older kid, Pokemon, of course, because I watched that when I was a kid and as a teen and as an adult. I still watch the anime to this day. I also liked what else I liked. I didn't see Sailor Moon. What was the other one I saw? I saw some of Digimon. I thought Digimon was okay. I like Bakugan.
Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that show. Inuyasha, which I recently
I've
watched.
heard of that one. Yeah, I've heard of Naruto. I've heard of what else? The one you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Like I love My Hero, and I can't wait for the next movie. It's coming after this year. What do you think it's coming out this year? When? What's your favorite anime? When? No.
Hmm.
Shit. And I didn't. Oh, anime. After recent anime, I've seen Attack on Titan season 3. That's pretty good. But the ending was weird for season 3. But I am ready for season 4. Granted, season 3 did answer questions, but some of the questions I got were weird and confusing. I don't get it, but we'll see.
Hmm.
It's still a good show, but it's weird. Anyways, then question, Vincent. Next question, actually, have you seen Superman the Daredevil movie and the Superman pilot, the sequel spin-off?
Yes, I saw Daredevil, but not Electro. I couldn't finish.
Yeah, Superman the Daredevil on theater is not that great. The Jessica is far better. The Superman pilot and sequel spin-off is awful. But what the hell?
Yeah, and people say Captain Marvel's the worst thing ever. Yeah, they should go back and see Elektra. That's way worse.
What do I think get back to me?
Yeah, that's just like it. I was bored when it started.
Oh, and have you seen the Superman the Daredevil movie and Superman the sequel spin-off? When?
I don't think Ren is there, but
God damn it.
yeah.
Must be why we're toast.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, next question until tonight. Now your top 5 DC
Yeah, you
Queen
can
artists.
answer this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. My top 5 and DC artists are P.H. Tomasi for Superman. Desert Infant Action Comics, obviously. Patrick Gleason for art. Jorge Jimenez because he drew him out of the Super Sons. Ryan Stegman for Spider-Girl. That's 3. Brett Booth, because Brett Booth art is good. Right, you know.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Name your top 5 DC writers, including artists. Right? Still here?
Top writers, Tom King. Can't remember the other ones. I'm sorry. Jurgens.
Yeah.
Jurgens is doing pretty good. And I hate to admit it, I'm a Lovedale fan. Yeah, everybody's gonna hate me now. They're gonna send me Twitter hate messages.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like who's writing I like Tomasi. He's pretty good.
Tomasi, in my opinion, made love at the demon, especially
He
with
did
John.
a good job with Nightwing.
Yeah. I mean, that was good.
But artists, I'm going to say Clay Mann because how he did Heroes in Crisis, and he's drawing the Batman Catwoman spinoff.
Yeah. Clayman is a great art. Love and hate Hero in the Credit, I'll give that book to it. It's always beautiful. It's breathtaking. Yeah. Right. The
Greg
story
Capullo
made
is a pretty good artist too.
Yep, I agree. Right. Capullo already made it all in metal was awesome.
Oh, and also Sean Murphy, I love as a writer for
Same.
White Knight.
Yeah.
And Azriello, who did Batman Damned, I liked his art
Excuse me?
and his writing style.
Yeah, I agree. Like Batman Damn may have a controversial story. Oh, wait, it was controversial, but they're always so beautiful as always.
The twist, though, at the end was brilliant. I was like, I did not see that happening. I was like, I had to read it 5 times to get what was going on. That's how stumped I was, and I was like, oh wow, this is great. They left it open for if they want to do a sequel with the other characters, if they wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's right. The twist of Batman Damn was pretty interesting. I think that's the other thing I can think of for top artists. Oh wait, actually, they one more writer. I do Tom DeFalco. I know actually that's not DC, it's Marvel, but Tom DeFalco wrote one of his series. Hang on, sorry. Hello. Wake up. Like, I love Tom DeVito. Tom Spider-Man, major part of the dog people making. My other favorite character in Marvel. He's one of my favorite characters. In my opinion, it's highly underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're not ready to start like me, read immediately. It's a great character and deserves more love. Like my opinion.
Would you have any questions from your YouTube channel, from your video?
Yeah. But you also said some questions at the on the and so, but we go YouTube go to my Q&A video. Like from Biscuit Ryan, he said a quote. That's great. Have you ever wanted to write your own comic? If so, what publisher would you prefer publishing on? What genre would it be? Tough question, Biscuit, because honestly, I don't know. I'm not good with writing. My writing's always been like, so I don't know how I'll do my own comic. So, plus I don't know how to do that. So, if I would do my own comic, I would really do it kind of like the superhero genre, but take the whole family act from Superman, but do a twist on it. Not too evil, obviously, not go that dark, but do the superhero family, kind of like the Incredibles, the Superman family book, and Spider-Man family book. As for genre, just superhero, but do the kind of sci-fi and horror, kind of sweeter genre than one. As a publisher, I would go with DC, but then I can't trust DC. Then you have Marvel. I don't know if I can trust them. I'll kind of go with indie. That's my opinion. Len?
Well, let's see. Since I already kind of work for a company right now, for them I write supernatural, fantasy, and sci-fi. But outside of that, I wouldn't mind working for DC, writing Nightwing Elseworld stories. Pretty much like Batman's dead kind of scenario, and he's like, has post-traumatic stress disorder from not only the murder of his parents, but Batman's death and Robert Gordon's death. Yeah, we wrote something like that before we tried to go into production of writing it with this company I'm with. I would also pretty much write DC a Smallville Jonathan Kent kind of story to where it focuses on him as a teenager, like in Smallville, but make it to where it makes sense why Clark Kent and Lois Lane are getting a divorce. Don't make it about her with the whole, she wants to be a writer, this and that. She's tired of being a
writer. And stuff.
Yeah, make it more realistic. Like, Superman's a hero all the time. He can't spend with his family so much because, Metropolis is always in trouble or worldwide is in trouble kind of thing.
That's an easy story.
Yeah, I would like to write a Red Hood story for them, like John Wick style.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Like something brand new. Like, don't make Jason Todd die, but make him like get fired like Dick Grayson did, because Sean Murphy, what he did with White Knight, spoiler alert, Jason Todd was the first Robin before Dick Grayson.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh yeah, I did read that twist. That's an awesome twist. Right.
And let's see, I wouldn't mind writing a 90s teen thing for Connor. Superboy.
Oh yeah, Connor Kent.
Set in the 90s. Have that nostalgia feel of the 90s.
So I got a 9-year car like Superman did.
Yeah.
Interesting idea. I'd go for that. Any for Marvel?
Marvel, I would. To be honest, I really like their Cyclops story. Like the space adventure.
Mm-hmm. They should definitely do that with the MCU.
Yeah, like that was interesting. I wouldn't mind writing something like that, make it like kind of Star Trek kind of thing. Him with someone like members of the X-Men have to space travel or something. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't mind writing a Spider-Man story to make it like a horror story. Yeah.
I'll be all for that because might go back to one of people making the whole evil centipede guy, Kindred. But Kindred is a horror character. You have a demon. If you're not what it is, then what else is to do with demon kindred stuff is actually very fascinating. And Jade Mysterio as well. When?
I would mind I wouldn't mind writing like a team up of Mayday and Ben Parker, her son. Like an adventure
Benji?
story with those two. Yeah.
I'll be all for that, but I'm
Make his
saying,
son have the black suit. Homage to him, because I love the black suit Spider-Man. It's like my all-time favorite suit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for John. I can't be a sci-fi epic from Marvel with Carter with extra and Venom for a few more teams. I agree with that. Good choice. Good choice, John. Yep. All right. Thank you for the let's see, what's another question you asked? What is the most underrated character in comics that deserves their own TV show? Most underrated character from comics? John Cena and Superboy. Or not underrated in my opinion, it's Captain America and again the Big Red Cheese.
I think, to be
He
honest,
deserves a show.
to be
'Cause the
honest,
movie
I
was a
think
hit, so.
since when Smallville came out, they were supposed to work on a Robin series focusing on Dick Grayson. I wouldn't mind like a series focused on Tim Drake as Robin, like in his '90s run comic.
I agree.
Like a war without Batman. Like, would it be like him not working with Batman? Patrol by himself.
So kind of like Titans are joining with Dick Grayson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of did that, yeah.
I'll be all for that. That'd be really cool.
I wouldn't mind. What else is on there that's underrated right now?
Don Troy. Oh wait, she's the one on Titan. Never mind.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to have a show of her. How much Linda Carter's Wonder Woman.
I agree. That would be cool. It's not another character. Green Arrow, White Arrow. Shit. I know they're doing Watchmen. They're doing Watchmen again.
Legion of Superheroes needs a show. They're
I'll be all for
teasing,
that.
they're
Yeah.
teasing it on Supergirl, but I wouldn't mind having like a show on them based in the future.
Yeah, I agree. Because the Reach animation was awesome. Like, bring that show back. Let's see, what kind of bring that show back? Do a scene 3. That show was awesome. Give me a scene 3. But that's not gonna happen. Let's see. We have Young Justice. We have Teen Titans. We have Type. No, anyway, Doom Patrol. We have a show. I got nothing. John, any ideas?
Well, they haven't done a live action Green Lantern show.
That's true.
They did an animated series, so that's one. I wish Ghost Rider got a show because they put him on.
He's getting on
Agents of Shield put him, but it wasn't even Johnny Blaze. It was another version of Ghost Rider. Who else? Moon Knight hasn't had a show yet or a movie. I know Moon Knight has been kind of like under the radar.
That's true.
In the last couple decades, so I think he should get a shot at something. Even if it's a web series on Netflix or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or what else? I'm trying to think. That's all I got so far. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's all I got. Well, oh, Len, any more ideas?
No, none to hit me right now.
Oh, hello, Aldo. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I apologize. I had a, let's say, computer went fucking fried mode. I had to let it cool off for a bit. I mean, it only does that if I let it fucking overheat for a longer period of time. Anyway, what you were talking about?
The question we were underrated character and comment that deserves their own TV show.
Oh God, you just had to pick one. What's an underrated character that deserves a TV show? I don't know. Maybe Saitana.
Yes,
Yeah, she's cool. She's cute.
I loved how she was portrayed in Smallville.
Yeah, I should have made it in Smallville.
She was perfect in Smallville. It was everything I could have asked for in that character. What else? I would love to have a Batgirl TV show. I mean, an actual Barbara Gordon.
That woman's not going to work. Sorry, you're there.
Well,
Here's the thing, though. It might get 5 seasons or less. I'm calling it right now. 5 seasons or less. Who knows? Maybe
no, it's gonna get
Birds of Prey.
Dude.
9 episodes. That's it.
I'll say this. It's gonna get 5. You want to know why? They don't get viewership doesn't really count. You can have the worst season. Arrow went the worst seasons.
Yeah, even Dawn get 5 seasons.
You can't tell me that ain't gonna fly. You're gonna, even I'm gonna say it's the worst show in my opinion. Supergirl. I could go on an entire 10 rate of how they ruined that character, but that's not the only thing I would say is they only did a good job on capturing the Silver Age of that character, but not really adapting what I would think they should have done. Because she's a tragic character, and you could say it's going to last 2 seasons. Beg to differ on that. It's not like the older days where the viewership count. CW doesn't give a shit about the viewers. They could have the lowest views and still go up. And still have a good season. I mean, I'm sure I'll just.
Here's the thing, though, to counter that argument. Each show has a viewing kind of thing. Arrow has for men, who like muscle-bound superheroes like Arrow, even though he's not that buff. Flash for the sci-fi nerds.
Yeah.
Legends for the attractive Doctor Who fans who love time travel stuff.
Yep.
With a mixture kind of characters. Supergirl is a girl show. It's girls just like Buffy.
I'm attracted to her. I'm not attracted to Batwoman, not at all. Nothing about her screams.
Plus, here's the thing,
I want her.
Watching Supergirl over and over again, trying to see what everybody hates on it. I see why they hate it. The forced, political, correct stuff, what show has not done that?
Writers.
Since
the
TV.
Writers did that.
Yeah, the writers did that. The thing is, though, what I worry about Batwoman is force of LGBT and strong womanhood. The thing is, though, we already got a taste of that. Not forced, though. It was like perfect timing with Supergirl. I understand what they're trying to aim for. We're not the target audience as comic book fans. They're targeting those outside of it who want something to represent them. It's like I said, Arrow for the muscle guys,
representation,
Flash for the sci-fi nerds and all that, and then Legends for the time travelers, and Supergirl for the girl power. Batwoman is just there because they can't use Batman.
That's true.
Point blank. They kind of did, which just nerfed. What the fuck's going on?
I don't know.
My knee. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
I was actually kind of wondering who's the dog's barking his head off. I mean, seriously, talking about my dogs go wild, but oh man, what the fuck going on there? But anyway, enough of that crap. Pretty much, for me, why I don't like it is just that I really personally I don't like Supergirl because Supergirl's to me I really think it should be a drama, but also a character driven because this is a character that saw Krypton being destroyed, that lost her family, lost her friends, and this should go on it very she's trying to find herself. In the show, you already throw that the window, and also they're taking a lot of Superman storytelling. Stories and the show, and I'm like, then why don't you just make it a Superman show then? Because it doesn't fit the character. It doesn't fit what I think of that character is. It's just look at Injustice. Perfect example of why I think Supergirl should be who she is.
The backstory. Holy shit! And Jessica was awesome.
But I'll just say this: I like her costume in the show. It's what I would have gone with in the beginning, and I would have her gradually going to get the costume that she had in season 1, 2, and 3.
I think season 1 she got the costume, and season 2 she still got the same costume. Season 3 she didn't come. Season 4, wait, when season 4? I don't know what season we're on right now.
That
she
evil
had the
Supergirl there.
Yeah, that was basically kind of like
that.
kind of like. Granted, that was there was an evil version of Supergirl in the comics.
Yeah,
And
for
it
Yeah,
was
there
really
was.
cool.
feature that on
There
there.
was, I mean, and hell, I was surprised when they did it, but it's like, but they did the alternate universe counterpart. I'm like, I wouldn't mind if they're just like, oh, it was a twin or whatever. Just make some plot twist.
It's actually a red daughter from red son.
And that they did do that, but yet again,
Here's the thing, though. Which Supergirl would you want her to be? Because you got to remember, she died in the '80s, and we were reading a clone version of her.
Yeah, Matrix.
Yeah, pretty much. And then later on, they rebooted her in the Superman and Batman Apocalypse storyline.
Yeah.
And they made her what I think of the character should have been. A very trying to find herself, going to high school, trying everything. And she even fell in love with someone, a human, for crying out loud. I mean, that was awesome writing, great writing. Of course, the New 52 ran, and oh man, it was so good. I love that title bits. And granted, I would have lost my marbles if they actually went all out on the Red Lantern direction. Oh man, that would have been great. It's just like,
You're making that bigger, okay.
I mean,
So you bring her, when she would go.
yeah, yeah.
That looks better than Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, that
I bet they felt that right now.
I mean,
Yeah, I had to let that out. I don't care. That movie's garbage. I'm not gonna even waste my time when it comes out. Yeah,
I mean, like,
that's null and void now.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, for me, I don't want to talk. Well, actually, now you brought up Dark Phoenix. Kill me now, seriously, kill me now.
Yeah.
I mean, that movie was a goddamn train wreck.
Yeah,
Just from head to bottom. But anyway, just back to the CW shows. Like, I mean, they are what they are. I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, as much as I'm like, granted, as much as we all want yours truly, what's his face? Oliver turn into yours truly, the Green Arrow that he should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I find him very just disappointing. Like, I really find like
explain the whole Arrow thing since I watched it and skipped seasons though because I want to catch up to the Crisis. I
Yeah.
actually want to see the final season. The reason why they made him like Batman is because we couldn't have a Batman. Plus, Green Arrow's villains are mostly archers. You want to see Archer every damn season? Like, look at the Flash. I'm already getting annoyed.
If I give it too much speech there, right?
Yeah, I
agree. With Flash. Second one with Zoom.
Zoom. Three
Now
was
we're gonna get Godspeed.
what was it? A cicada, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cicada was
that
actually
was
cool.
the
Second one is pizza.
3 was Barry.
Three was Saboteur. 3 was Saboteur. Okay,
Yeah.
Future Bear, yeah.
Yeah, and 4 was the Thinker, and he was terrible. I hated the Thinker. Oh my god.
well, I'll just say
Saboteur.
this. I'll just say this to me.
Avatar, yeah, 100%.
To me, I'm like, look, I would like. It's not just that. I'm like, I don't care if you take essence of Batman villains. I don't care if but at least have him evolve. Like, I want to, like, okay, he's season 1. He's basically this killer type. Then he eventually matures and he slowly evolves and lights up a bit. He flashes like kind of like one of those people that, and also if you want to have Felicity or one of his first love interests, Felicity, and then something happens where they can't be together and he hooks up with fucking yours truly, Laurel, that would have been fine. But when you have her just straight out get killed off,
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah,
That-
that was,
they get
the
they,
show shouldn't have done that. It was
They
too soon.
did that though
They
during
killed-
the
they ki- they-
entertainment was a policy because they were going to use it for Birds of Prey.
Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
that
Wait,
movie
wait,
had
Okay, I'll explain. Remember
They were
the
gonna have
Suicide
a
Squad
Birds
we
of Prey
got
show?
on Arrow?
Yeah.
All right, who did they kill off?
Deadshot. All the other Supergirl members.
Harley Quinn was on there. She
Oh,
made
yeah.
a cameo. Pretty much, they killed off Deadshot and them because of the movie. They were limited.
Oh.
Okay, that's why they said that they want to connect the shows with the movies because people get confused, which is actually true because, again, these shows are aimed for non-comic book fans.
That's true.
Now, they were allowed to use Superman a couple of times because why? Henry Cavill is not Superman for their movies because they don't know what to do with Superman. Batman, they're using them on Titans because we are waiting for Reeves' Batman movie, which will come out for another 2 years. Production hasn't started yet.
I cringe.
Now, with Laurel being killed off, it sucked, but it wasn't the Black Canary we know in the comics. She was really different from this one.
No, she was different. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They killed her off because of the Birds of Prey movie. They were going to use her.
Oh,
So the smart move they did was they used an Earth 2 counterpart who was already a metahuman.
Black Silent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet again, I didn't care after that. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
personally,
It grows
what
on you. It grows on you.
Oh, it does. I just well, I just kind of feel like to me, I kind of feel like it's just the shows. I mean, when the way they did that, I really was like, wow. But yet again, the problem with I think season 4 was an unstoppable villain that you had to use magic to kill him, and they had to do this asinine pull, which they did, and I'm like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. It really just, it's upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
It's really upsetting. I mean, granted, I'm just like the only thing I like is the what's her face?
I forget.
Think about what the actress who's in Black Storm, whatever the fuck her name is. I mean,
Something like that.
it's Oliver's daughter, and I loved her. I love
What? Not Widow. Yeah, I forget.
I'm sure. It's Black. I know it's somebody. I mean, just trying to think of what's the name of her character, and and I heard they're gonna do a show about her, which I'm like, hey, that would have been more interesting if they did her show, would have going forward. But I mean, yet again, I mean, Felicity, man, okay, Felicity, you know, talk about a character that I just never imagined I would think she would be a love interest and also the love of Arrow. And granted, those views went up, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, I just kind of feel like no matter what, I mean, it's a disappointment show to me. I just don't consider that I don't consider that version of Green Arrow to be what I represented, and this is why I'm kind of hoping Warner Brothers kind of, what's that word, makes a redemption to that character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, Stephen Amell, it's now again, he's getting what he has. He's doing what he's got to do. He's an actor. I mean, yeah, he could be a great actor when he really has great writing, but it's just that I feel like the damage is so damaged to the character that there's nothing you could do that could change my opinion. I'm actually like, I don't like Arrow himself, but I don't mind the other characters, the team itself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you get what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, it kind of makes me grateful that I'm like, hey, what happened to the others? All right.
Where can go? Huh. That's odd.
All right.
Shit.
Try to get.
This is fun, but I gotta go have a good shot. But the thing, man. John had to go. That's for
You had to.
Where you go?
You had to go. You had to go do something for a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway.
John left. So that's us. All right. Next question we have at the is from my little biscuit. He said, well, with everything happening to YouTube, how long have you been your Wednesday on the platform? I'm Wednesday for a little bit longer because usually the only thing I have left, unfortunately, because all the I'm series.
What
So,
was that question again?
with everything having YouTube, how long do you think you're willing to stand on the platform?
How long I'll stand for the platform for the rest of my fucking life? Unless you get to pay your account, then I'm gonna say, okay, I'm retiring. I'm gonna launch everything. And I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna give a fuck you to one brother, fuck you to YouTube, and they can eat shit and die for all I care. I mean, that's how I kind of feel. It's just like part of my language, but that's like if that's how I kind of feel. It's just on loan. I mean, but granted, on like YouTube, the platform is really trash.
Yeah.
Like you don't get like enough views and this and that. I mean, and granted, there's so much like, oh, you gotta have drama. Like the only way to get attention is either clickbait or do drama fucking videos. You want to do drama videos? Hell no. I mean,
Okay, what were we talking about? Sorry about that.
we're talking about fucking YouTube. I mean,
YouTube and the problem, but before you also have the CW shows.
Which one?
Before you figure out the CW shows, but
that's cute. That's so cute. Oh, that's so. I'm sorry. I just seen a picture of one of the Rebirth Green Arrow comics, Black Canary and Green Arrow. So that's so cool, cute. That's
funny.
Here's I gotta admit, though, the Elseworld special. I'm sorry, Stephen Amell should not never wear the splash suit ever again. That was terrible. Though Grant Gustin, he doesn't look bad at the Green Arrow suit.
Yeah.
Oh no, he looks great. He actually was a really cool. I mean, hell, Stephen Amell, he even looked great as the Flash. I mean, that looks great. That was a cool spin. I mean, I actually did mind that, and their powers and just seeing the different perspective. Like, what if Stephen Amell had the Flash's powers, and what if Oliver?
Oliver.
I expected Supergirl to jump in and stop him from getting into a fight. That would have been like interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a second part. Oh, speaking of crazy, I want to add is are you playing Anti-Monitor?
I am not. Oh my god, I'm not happy that it's the same person who was the monitor, but I can understand why. Because for a character like Anti-Monitor, that's a lot of CGI.
That's true.
And that's expensive. So let's see. Hopefully, it's like a possession kind of thing, but done right. Not like how Smallville had Lionel Luthor being possessed with Darkseid. That was dumb.
That was
This
dumb.
one has to have a good explanation on why. Anti-Monitor.
It was the most stupid. It was the most retarded. I'll say that final season was the most retarded shit I ever seen.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it was cool, but it's just the ending was like, you guys
granted,
I remember watching it too on TV. Like, it was overly hyped. There was commercials nonstop about it, and I was like, I was sad. I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, wait a minute. Until I saw a video of Armin pointing it out, the whole last episode, and the suit. I went back to watch it. I was like, yeah, they were lazy. Tom Welling was a baby. He didn't want to wear the suit because he was scared of the Supermakers, even though his acting career slightly went down.
Yeah, it slightly went downhill because of that. I mean, I think personally he regrets doing that because he felt anyone that wears the suit is always going to get compared towards Christopher Reeves and the other Superman actors that played the character.
But here's the thing, though. Guess what two actors proved them wrong? Tyler Hoechlin from the Supergirl, right? Henry Cavill still getting movie roles. I mean, he did a great job in Mission Impossible, the last one.
He did for Witcher.
He's doing okay. He's doing okay. So it's just Tom, like, he's in a hurry. He wants to do this and that. His show got canceled. He was supposed to get on, I think it was NBC from his production company. That got canceled right away before he really hit the greenlit.
Bummer. That sucks.
He has a very falling down career, and granted, I mean that's just how it kind of goes, and I keep like hearing he wants to come back to Superman because
Yes, here's a cool thing. Stephen Amell is trying to bring him, but I want him to be the new 52 depowered Superman. If he doesn't want to wear the suit, he could be that Superman.
Like DCU era.
Yes, that'd be cool to be portrayed on there. I mean, we already got a regular Superman on there that gives us a Christopher Reeve vibe,
Yeah.
Boy Scout.
Man.
We're gonna have Kingdom Come. We need a depowered Superman who's like, I hate life. I'm not strong anymore. It fits Tom Welling because he's a little, he's spoiled.
do you think it would work for?
Hang on.
It'll work on Crisis.
Yep.
Do you think it'll work on?
Let's
Like,
see.
I'm just asking. I just want to say something. Do you think it'll work on? Hold on. Do you think
Got
Terry, shush! I'm trying to speak here. I mean, like, do you think this is a good idea? Because this is like the worst thing I hate about Superman comics. I mean, him being depowered. That was like,
Yes, it'd be
that was-
perfect. I liked it. I especially liked how he had mixed emotions towards Wonder Woman because he felt like that's why she was with him, but it turns out she didn't. She actually was deeply in love with him. It's just
yeah,
that
really. And
like the true love showed when he died, when she told him he could die. That hurt me a lot. I was like, oh my god, this is I respect the fans who don't like throw it in my face about Lois Lane over and over, but with the Wonder Woman thing, it made me have like a flashback when I read Kingdom Come when I saw that relationship because
yeah, I mean, like that.
I'm a
that was
Mallrats
something.
fan. Brody pointed it out. No, Lois Lane cannot handle his sperm. The one that could give birth to his baby is Wonder Woman. I was like, holy shit, that's right.
No, but yet again, that whole theory is kind of debunked now because she got John Kent, and yeah, he's cool, but
I'm thinking that she probably got burned it because like Superman 2, the red sun rays. They went to a bedroom, red sun rays.
Well,
Made him human.
after doing convergence, I didn't remember he was depowered for a year.
I mean, like,
Really?
personally, I mean,
Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yep.
I mean, personally, I'm actually kind of thinking like, okay, if we're gonna do this, I mean, they better do it right, and also like kind of establish where he's kind of on his own. Like, granted, how would you connect towards the comic? Like, would you like make it where it's like a couple of years later after him being Superman? Like, I mean, or just retcon the comic versions of Smallville?
Yeah,
Well, what they could probably do is, if they were to do a TV show of Superman that's based on Smallville, they're gonna have to recon a whole lot of shit if they want to keep Tyler, because I think Tyler was pretty good.
Yep.
They're gonna have to recon the Lex Luthor stuff. They're gonna have to recon when he put the suit on against Darkseid, because Lex in Supergirl was in jail, and we've seen the clips. Best Lex Luthor since Smallville.
I agree. He was awesome. Like, holy shit. Dude,
Oh yeah, I'll give Supergirl. I'll give Supergirl this. I mean, I love that Lex Luthor. I mean, personally, to me, I still like the actor who played Lex Luthor in Smallville. I still think of that's the version I think of Lex, but he's close. He's actually genuinely really interesting. And granted, this is like the whole thing of my whole problem with Supergirl is like, why is he going forward Supergirl? Then he should have gone with he should go with the Superman. I mean, like, granted, maybe the Superman's version is a little bit too lazy.
No, here's the funny thing though. Yeah, I remember Lex Luthor was in love with Kara for so many years to where he fucking cloned her. You gotta remember that. That's why. The thing is with Supergirl, she could have Superman's villains because they're in the same world, the same city. I don't know. Plus, the show, what they did was they created a new city just for her, which is perfect because, you don't want Superman overshadowing her to where like, oh, fans, we want Superman more. We want more. That's why I tell people we can't have Batman on Arrow because they're gonna want more. They're gonna.
Oh, dude. I mean,
drift
that's
away from that.
Granted, you could say the same thing towards Batwoman. The moment Batman comes in, everyone will be like, "Oh
Here's the
God!"
thing, though. We got a new person who's the leader now. It's a woman now, which I hear from Gail Simone is great. If this woman sees how much fans want like a Batman TV show and a movie, that'd be great because look at Birds of Prey, the TV show from the 90s that only lasted 9 episodes.
So garbage.
We were you know what I have to say, honey dicked of Batman. And they were gonna use the Tim Burton suit of Batman, just like the Catwoman, but the Catwoman died to where Batman got into depression.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They always were teasing him coming in the show. But what happened? Warner Brothers said no.
That's a bummer.
And that's the crime and the shame that's happening. I mean, I would have killed to see something like that. I mean,
I
personally,
would like a maybe let's see, for DCU. I'm gonna do two different pitches. For DCU, have the Batman they have already on there.
oh,
So you mean Titans?
Yes.
I would've been
Experience. For CW, they could do it better than Gotham. Have a mixture of Nightwalker. I recommend that's gonna get a novel, graphic novel. So I recommend to you guys to read it. It's Bruce Wayne when he was 18. While he was acting, he was 18. before
Oh
he
yeah, I
became
did
Batman.
like that. Oh.
What's
Start
the
off-
book called?
Their
What's the
first
book
season
called?
start off. It's called Batman Nightwalker. It's a novel right now, but it's supposed to get a graphic novel. I think later this year or next year.
I'll definitely check that out.
Okay.
I mean, that's a,
They could do the first season of Batman. That way, when he's 18. End it where he leaves for training. Have second season set in Batman Year 1.
oh
Yeah,
yes.
What a good story and a good movie. So I'll go for that.
I'm all in on that. That's something I would be all for and different. But I mean, granted, that's just one of us if they ever do it. I mean, I personally don't think they have the pair of guts to do it because they're just too. They want him in movies, and it's like they would rather sacrifice.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if it was on, this is kind of like my whole point on Spider-Man. Like, I mean, personally, I think the MCU version is they should have had a show. I mean, personally, it's more better than a show. I mean, you could have multiple seasons, but have him still appear in the films, and I would have been completely
Plus,
fine with
he
it.
would cross over with Daredevil.
Yeah,
That
but
too,
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't- you're never gonna
That
get
too.
that.
Yeah, we're
That
gonna
too,
get
but
that. Yeah.
yet again, yeah, exactly. I mean, we're never going
If
to
they
get that
wanted to,
because
they can make a Spider-Man series, but with Miles Morales.
That's
Because we're
true.
not going to see him in the MCU for a long time.
Yeah, but Into Spider-Man, do after we all get Into Spider-Man shows.
Okay, here's what they could do. We'll wait for the sequel of Into the Spider-Man because they said there's going to be a sequel about Miles.
Yep.
Continue where that animated movie left off for a TV show.
I agree.
Because
I
that
think
Miles
that-
was better than the comic Miles, to be honest.
Mhm.
It wasn't let's copy and paste Peter Parker onto a half black, half Latin character.
Yep. It actually turned out better, and the movie was awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It was an anime picture.
well, I think personally, what the show, to me, about the show and the movies, in the comics, about Miles, I heard Armin said they were going to do that in a cartoon series once Disney takes the people from Sony that are working with them, because I heard Sony is being looked at for being bought by Apple or someone in the next
Apple won't
5
get them
years.
though.
Apple can't get them. Wait, can
No. No.
Yeah, why not? Who do you think will ever have someone?
Here's the thing: does everybody have an Apple TV? Does everybody have an iPhone or iPad or Mac?
No.
See, Sony, you can watch all their stuff through an Android tablet, a regular PC, on a PlayStation, possibly Xbox. But the thing is, though, I think Disney should buy them, but keep them as a production studio.
Yeah, I can agree with
Let's have them do the Marvel Knights division.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Have them work with Fox Studios of the Marvel's Knights division, for the mature content, like Venom, Morbius, and all that. Thing is, eventually we are going to see Venom crossover with MCU. I mean, it could work out perfectly. You can make Venom take place before the invasion.
Oh yeah,
And have
I mean,
them whatever they could do with Venom 2, if they want to, they can have them disappear for a while and then come back.
oh yeah, that would be great. I
I'll
mean,
be up with that because I know Venom 2. I know Andy Serkis gonna direct that movie.
And he's good, so there's gonna be no problem with it.
Yep.
And so far, Spider-Man Far From Home broke the third movie curse that comic movies have been getting.
Yep.
oh yeah, and also like Civil War broke the movie, broke
It was awesome.
the everything. Like I mean, but yet again, like I mean, I really do something like that, but yet again, like I don't know if they'll do it. I mean, there's a lot of theories out there that saying Morbius is going to be the Deadpool of Blade. Like that's going to
I don't see that working out. I like the whole lone wolf goth kind of thing they had for him. You know, anti-hero. I don't see him like Deadpool kind of character.
No. You're missing the point. The rated R aspect.
Oh, rated R.
Oh,
yeah,
rated R
rated
aspect.
R, that is-
It's
okay.
trying to oppose the guy because they're very.
No, that is if it makes major money like that. Well, sure, but the way what's his name's rep, Jared Leto's rep since Joker. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like that.
Sony has to, make some sacrifices to make it good. Because they barely got their reputation back with Venom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's huge supplies.
I mean, well, Venom is like that one character that's because I mean, Venom is such a big name in such a long time, and it's like, what's that word? It's that whole thing of everyone a Venom film, regardless what anyone says, it was successful. Everyone loved it. Everyone saw it, and it was great. I mean, personally, with me, I honestly kind of that was really cool. Everyone said like, oh, that he should be in Marvel and X, Y, and Z. I don't know if Venom or Carnage will ever work in the Spider-Man films. I still don't like unless they prove me wrong.
I think it can't do it.
The only way it'll work out the Carnage is the Spider-Man Tom Holland crosses over with a Venom movie. Because again, what they're doing is they're making that their Spider-Man character.
Oh.
That is true.
Venom is their Spider-Man. It's their baby now. While they're sharing custody, with Spider-Man. And remember, that was part of the deal. If they could use characters from MCU onto theirs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, what was that? Just get back to the question since this was Kevia's birthday Q&A.
Yeah, we kind of went off topic. Yep. Okay, now let's go ahead and know it
two went off topic.
That's how YouTube. How long do you think you're going to stay on the platform? Well, me and Edgar we answer the question. So, Len, what's your opinion on the question?
I think YouTube will be a platform for another 5 years or less, maybe. Because remember, there's people still use it. People still rely on it. I think what they're aiming for is bigger people with, the whole they're partner up and they're getting money like PewDiePie and those big names. Like us with lower content. Like me, I have 159. I had 250 subscribers. It went down to 159 because I haven't been active on it. My videos are slowly getting flagged because of stupid reasons.
Oh, yeah, same.
Maximum Nerdum, which is Nerdum Beyond now, only has about 22. And we don't have that much content because right now these days it is hard to get content out there where everybody's doing the same thing, and it's hard to do something new where, with Nerd and Beyond, we're trying to be open-minded to everything and not do the common, breakdown videos, the rants, and the reactions. Because, those kind of get old, like, depending on the YouTuber. But platform itself, I think 5 years or less, maybe. It depends. If the major YouTubers that keep it alive, leave it, then it'll crash down.
Yeah.
Plus, the whole YouTube Red, bad idea. The YouTube games, that didn't work out because everybody's going to Twitch. Everybody's going to Twitch. On Twitch, you don't get copyright strikes on footage.
Well, that is true, but Twitch also has some audio problem with copyright.
Well, that too, but the thing is, it's hard to get on there
There's-
too because
there's
you have major cosplayers on there. You have major people who game who been working so hard on there. It's hard to do that because everybody's playing the same games. Everybody's doing the same content. Like if remember what Rob Dyke, I think his name was. He was doing like serial killer stuff and spooky stuff. Why you put that on the internet? That was his major series, but he let that go to start like a serial killer documentary and psychological stuff, which he is pretty good. People doing that kind of stuff, it attracts people. But if you repeat the same formula everybody else is doing that's bigger than you, you're probably only gonna get support from family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
Especially all those days of promoting your stuff on Twitter, on whatever social media platform that you can attract a fan base.
Yep, I agree with that.
And that's why everybody's going to Patreon too. Everybody's going to Patreon because they're getting the money from their subscribers monthly in order to pay for their bills, equipment, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, just want to say also as well, like you get a lot of corporate fucking people like DSP Gaming who just really doesn't give a shit about anyone. But
Yeah, he ain't I'll give him.
and just the fact is, I mean, honestly, I think YouTube used to be great back in the time period, but I mean, now it's like
It was fun. It was fun. You didn't have to care about subscribers and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you didn't have any YouTube, and you had any problems back in that time period. Now you just you're kind of relying on people just to have you get by, and it's like honestly, you're not gonna make it. To me, you're just not. You're and that really kind of hurts. But it's the sad truth. That's I personally feel. I mean, granted, that's just how I see it. I mean, that's why I don't work on YouTube land. I mean, honestly, as much as I like it, I just personally think that YouTube, I honestly, I don't know how long YouTube is going to last that long for the next 20 years because I personally feel like YouTube is going to be going downhill after 2020, 30 or 50.
2029.
Yeah. Or
They should have stayed with Google.
Yeah.
I think Google hurt the channel. Honestly, I think personally, everything was good in the moment Google bought it. Everything went after that. It went downhill, and when they left Google, it really got worse than.
I think Google, in my opinion, did damage the platform, but Google did some good stuff. Google Live Hangouts.
But yeah, again, Tevye, I'm just saying the Google platform really damaged. Like they changed almost everything.
That's true.
But though it wasn't this bad though, where they could copyright you for anything now.
Yeah.
Or report you for cussing.
Yeah.
And
The ship.
yeah, but that's just if you're partnered.
Well, when I was partnered, with Google's thing, I didn't get any flags unless it was a DC content because Warner Brothers was flagging that. But with my Marvel stuff, I did do a review of the Death of Wolverine. Boom! I got a bunch of freaking views and all that. People started subscribing to me and wanting more videos. And then I did Batman Earth 1 review. I got good rep on there. I didn't get flagged from DC or anything at that time. The Death of Connor Kent, Con-El, I had major views on, and then Lobo too. But when
Lobo?
Yeah, I started when I started doing the Power Ranger stuff. I started getting flagged after Google left. YouTube was flagging me left and right because Lionsgate supposedly said I had footage. I didn't. I had a Photoshop thumbnail that I did myself. During the pitch of how the Power Rangers 2 would have worked. I did news about Scorpina, supposedly rumored for the Power Rangers review when the trailer was announced going to happen.
Yeah.
And then my Dragon Ball stuff, they're one of the top things on there, along with the Death of Wolverine.
Nice.
Huh. Wow. That's pretty fucking.
But the thing is, though, they can copyright anything now. YouTube's been stricter because sensitive people are getting reported. Even though those sensitive people are the ones that are bullying other people, bullying the lesser channels.
Yep, that is true.
Doing stupid stunts.
Yeah, it's really messed up. It's very bullying system.
And yet again, I mean, like, or you have these other people like Logan Paul, who, I think we found a dead body.
Recording a dead body. Dude.
And it's like, are you insane?
That's the thing. I gave him balls for doing that because everything we do on YouTube, it's a risk. Look at the comedian from California, Long Beach. He is known for the most controversial videos of today's problems and trends are going around, which is actually pretty accurate.
Yep.
It gets to the point that we can't joke about anything on YouTube. We can't stream certain game content because of religion or horror or whatever excuse.
Yeah.
And Google wasn't that bad with it, to be honest.
That's true. Google didn't censorship 24/7. We already hate Google. Google. It was Google did good
Yet again.
Despite
This
the
is
damn-
yet again. I mean, honestly, I thought like there was, and that's the whole thing. Like, I even thought of other websites like me or other channels, other website channels would have beaten out YouTube, but yet again they collapse and just like, what's there? Like, Dale, what's that?
Live.
Yeah, but honestly, I mean, I'll see you further. Like, I really think YouTube is going to become the new MySpace. More and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it being the case.
It was like, because they're like allowing channels to be they're allowing you to upload videos. And I mean, I'm just starting to see some signs of it's going to be there, but it's just going to get worse and stupider and stupider. But anyway, let's go on to the next question. I'm bored with this conversation.
That's right. It's a long topic. Then go to Biscuit. Next question, Biscuit Brian is what kind of Marvel do you think would benefit a lot of being brought with the DC Universe? What about a character DC Universe brought to Marvel? Tough question. I think a character would benefit from DC to Marvel. And I know I got comment about this, but maybe Sideways for DC to Marvel. Sideways is an engine character. Granted, I know he's running the ball, but he's doing Sideways. His story is actually interesting. Before I can't.
Oh, you're talking about that DC Universe.
Yes.
So, I wouldn't mind that, but I wouldn't mind. Granted, I'm still maybe a fan of this. The Titans of Tomorrow. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that, or like a comic book series or a show would have been fine. Or there's something I would have been.
What were you asking? Like a show of them, or them transferring to another universe?
Here, let's say I would like to have a show about them, and then we have them go to the Titans universe or whatever, and where you could see the future Dick Grayson, you could see Raven, you could see the future, like see where they're at, but also like have them have them come into the Titans show, because I'm like, granted, the more and more I see where they're going for the Young Justice series, I don't see them doing it. They're too much going on the Outsiders show. I'm not a big fan of where they're going. I just don't agree on a lot of the choices, a lot of their decision making on that show, especially Beast Boy as a leader. No, thank you. It's just, but yeah, I mean, I really like that whole future era that they have, like those characters, and I wouldn't mind having where you could have Dick Grayson become Batman, you could have Donna Troy becoming Wonder Woman, you could have Superboy become Superman, you could have all that stuff. You get what I mean? And you can actually have Wally or Wally West as the Flash in that show. I mean, granted,
I wouldn't mind Bart Allen being the
we'll
Flash.
see if they ever do it, because or him. I mean, it's one or the other. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
you could have where some big event kill the Justice League, and this is where that time frame where Dick Grayson was an adult fully. He was in his 30s, and he became Batman. Beast Boy was in his late teens, early 20s. Same go with Raven, and just go forward. I mean, something would be interesting. Like that would be much drastically different. I mean, it would be practically a different show because this is not like you say this is the Justice League, but the Titans League, and it would just be interesting. I just think that would be cool and something like you don't have to repeat yourself. I mean, you get what I mean? But yet again, that's just my opinion. I mean, who knows what they do? I mean, it's just like, granted, there was a lot. If I was running it, I wouldn't be having a lot of the things we have now. I mean, just there would be a lot of changes I would correct. But anyway, I'm kind of done now. Go on, you're saying, Devian and
Yeah. Len, the question at the beginning is, what character from Marvel do you think would benefit a lot from being brought over to DC Universe? And what about character from DC Universe like the Marvel?
Marvel, that is an interesting idea how they were bought. I was gonna have to say is, I think it'd be with DC. I think it'd be cool to see Tim Drake go to the Marvel Universe.
Oh, and you could. I got an idea.
I think like to be the best friend of Peter Parker.
Or no, I got an idea.
Because they're both nerds.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Dude.
and have a nerd off.
Dude, I got
gadgets. You know.
That was funny.
Dude, I got a better idea. Let's have, let's have them switch. Have Tim Drake go in New York City, and have Spider-Man go into the Titans, and have him be the leader of the Titans, or have Dick Grayson become the Titan. How would you feel about that? God, that would be awesome.
Oh man.
I
I have a picture of my head. The thing is, Peter Parker would annoy the shit out of Titans worse than. Well, then again, Beast Boy wasn't always a comedic relief. They kind of changed that though because the animated series. But let's say before he became a comedic relief, I think Peter Parker would annoy the entire crew and get fired on the first day for talking.
I agree.
Because that's his biggest weakness right there. His biggest weakness is he talks too much.
God, Deadpool.
Yeah. But it would be cool though to see how the Justice League would handle the Hulk.
Oh God!
That was pretty cool.
What, are you
Like,
talking
can you imagine like one of the villains
Hulk?
taking over him and like putting out pure power to where he could kill Superman faster than Doomsday?
Yeah, the whole way they power.
Are you talking about the Hulk now, where he's basically lost his fucking marbles?
Like that,
Like,
but imagine corrupted by an evil magician or something.
Oh God, dude,
Or
you're
even more-
done.
Or even better, working for Darkseid.
Oh
Oh
shit!
shit,
That was
dude!
insane.
Oh, dude, you're done. You're done. I mean, like, and you can have where it's during the new run of the Hulk series.
Yeah.
Oh God, Immortal. Yeah, you could just have that. Oh my, you're done. You're toast. He would make Doomsday look like a bitch. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
That like when the Avengers, even Thor. I mean, Thor was like the strongest, like the second strongest or one of the strongest, and he got knocked out. He got screwed over. Like he got fucked up hard, and that was something like to me. It was like, whoa! He literally pushed Thor into the point where I never felt anyone like that before.
I would also like to throw in Zatanna with the Marvel Universe.
Oh,
That'd be
God.
insane because
And you could and switch her.
Okay.
You could switch her. You could switch her, Scarlet Witch, and you could have the House of M storyline, but just having the guest story.
I'm thinking it as a rivalry because Scarlet Witch does not have that when it comes to magic.
that's true.
Like,
Oh
Doctor Strange.
yeah, he said then there's the Hulk. like
Well,
from
yeah, well, like to me, honestly, like just seeing that like stuff, that would have been really fucking awesome. I mean, just like, but I mean, what else we can think of? Well, there's Iron Man and Batman that you can switch, but I mean, I don't know what Batman would.
The thing is, Iron Man.
I know. Wait, bringing out the drama center against people and switching it with Cassie from Young Avengers.
Who?
Brainiac?
No, not Brainiac. Cassie aka Cassie Lang, aka
Wonder Girl.
drama center against people. Switch them up. Well, one Young Avengers, Young Justice.
Okay, all right. Really interesting. I mean, like,
Yeah.
there's a handful I could think of.
Ultron and Brainiac.
Oh, God.
They'd be fucked by Ultron. I think pretty faster than Brainiac. Brainiac took his time.
Dude,
I mean, Ultron can hack every single smart device, every
dude,
electronic. Oh, it's the apocalypse for them.
dude. The Justice. I will say this right now. I'll say this. The Avengers. If you read the older comics of Avengers, he did some crazy things that I'm like, oh, just can you imagine? He makes like, just I know, like, I'm just literally thinking at the top of my head. Can you imagine him making another Vision type character and have him face the Justice League? Oh dear God, we're done. Or Red Tornado?
What he could do is discover Brainiac's plans and create a fusion, brand new Vision.
Dude, I'm done.
Epic.
That would have been awesome. All right there. And oh man, I could just
Savage switch places with Doctor Doom.
Oh man, that would be great.
Entire DC universe and Van Savage entire Marvel universe. That would be an instant fight.
What else I could think of?
Damian Wayne with extra honorable Wayne Gore.
Nah. How about Cat?
That wouldn't work out too well.
How about I'm just thinking like what kind of characters I could think of, like
Stature.
I could.
I got an idea. Green Lantern and Captain Marvel switch.
Oh
No. Nova and Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That would have been great. That would have been great. But granted, I mean, like, that's cool. But I could just like, damn. I mean, now think about it, right? I could actually see Ultron literally Ultron hacking Wayne Manor, and he goes to the Batcave. Can you imagine that shit happening?
Oh man, brother, like Pinocchio.
I mean, dude, and you could have the biggest surprise ever.
I think it would cause more damage of casualties than the DCC event that's going on right now.
That would be more insane. There's a comment I'm telling you that Ultron Brainiac.
I think Ultron will defeat Brainiac because he could hack into him.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he'll hack Cyborg too, use him as his own like a remodeled Vision.
Yeah.
Vision for Catwoman, that won't work.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Dude, I could just literally picture that. Like, he reinvents him, and he just completely destroys every humanity, just rips the humanity out of Cyborg, and then later on, he just, oh man, I could just think, oh dude, well, I actually want that shit now. Seriously, that shit would be
come on, he takes over Cyborg, creating their DC's universe's Vision, but also able to travel to Apocalypse because remember, he's a walking boom.
A walking mother box.
Imagine him invading Apocalypse, taking their tech.
Oh shit!
God, he would be Ultron would be unstoppable. But here's something I would go even bigger. You know that fan-made picture that I showed you years ago? The Phoenix?
Yeah.
Replace Trigon. Let's replace Trigon over Phoenix.
Oh, no.
And then Dude,
That Earth
and then-
is gone.
Yeah, what were you?
Evacuate that Earth. Go to
No,
Earth
no,
2.
Trigon with
Shut
Mephisto.
up, shut up.
Trigon and
No.
Mephisto? What about Dormammu?
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I don't-
That'd be more insane.
But I mean, like, but I just imagine like having where the Phoenix Force was Raven. Oh God, dude,
Oh, Raven was. Oh, man.
Yeah, we'd be screwed.
That's the end of it. Especially how she's an empath and try to control her emotions.
Yeah,
Oh.
trying to kill Phoenix would square.
I think Beast Boy, like, dude, I know you love her, but dude, you're screwed. I mean, seriously, you're so screwed. I mean,
Yeah.
like, there's no way in hell you could stop now. And oh man, granted, there would be a one thing I would like to see is the Punisher with Jason, or yeah, switch with Jason.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Yes. But here's the thing though, since he's like a master martial artist like Bruce and Dick, I think Spider-Man would have a hard time with him.
Yeah, you would.
Because you gotta remember, Red Hood, compare the Punisher, Red Hood studies his opponents just like freaking Batman does.
Yep.
Like, you imagine a fight between him and Taskmaster? That would be the fight.
I mean, epic fight of all epic fights.
People get annoyed with that.
Agreed. It kind of
that would have been great. I mean, like that's something I would
Shang-Chi and Damian Wayne, just Damian Wayne without the gadgets, just him with the hand-to-hand combat that he studied from League of Assassins and from Batman.
I'll be all for that. Oh, speaking of Sentry with Superman.
No,
They're screwed.
no,
DC screwed with that Sentry on there.
That's true.
well, actually, technically, come to think of it, if it's 3, that's literally like a just non-stop rampage, like a monster. Okay, yeah, I would say DC is so screwed. Like so far, Marvel is like I can't even think of like anyone else except the Anti-Monitor. I mean, because
Yeah.
DC has some things that I think Marvel just outright outclass them. Like the Anti-Monitor is the only thing, and besides,
Well,
you can't really
they
replace
got-
like you could just replace Darkseid with Thanos. What?
They Dark
They're
Knight
saying-
Metal, the evil Dark Knights.
Yeah,
You know
that's true. And you got
What they can do also is just switch the Joker who laughs with Mephisto.
The Batman who laughs.
Yeah, Batman who laughs.
that's true.
That's true.
It's just like I'm thinking like, but I'm just thinking like the biggest one for me is just the Raven and Vision idea. Like, oh man, and also the Ultron and Raven one. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I would just be rolling my floor because I mean, just a man tries to stop him and they can't even stop him, and it's just like they're at the run. Can you imagine the heroes get defeated and they're on the run? They can't stop it. That's something that I think honestly. That's something that we haven't really seen in both Marvel and DC. Like, granted, Age of Ultron was technically a close thing, but they. But like, but tell me, but the whole concept of let's have the whole. It was a mini series event, and I'm like, we should have that entire whole universe. It should affect the entire books, but yet again, I mean, I guess that's where you should do it in an Elseworld story, like something like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Oh, we got confirmed. Perpetua versus Ultron.
I don't know who that is, so I can't answer that.
Oh,
Sorry.
I know. Perpetua is the newest Kraven Scott Snyder from Justice League, and she's created the entire multiverse. She created both the Anti-Monitor and the Monitor. They're her children. It's a very high concept.
No comment on that one yet. I mean, I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about them.
versus Doom. Damn, that's a good one. Lex versus Doctor Doom.
I think both of them will respect one another. Granted,
Yeah.
I think
they were join forces, and Doctor Doom would admire his genius and take away his plans, like his
Yeah.
blueprints of whatever he's gonna work on.
Yeah, and Doctor Doom try to steal from Doctor Doom, and everybody just try to win each other. Kind of like
Yeah, pretty much.
Richards and Doctor Doom did for each other.
How about we switch Ra's al Ghul and the Mandarin?
you're done. You're done. Seriously,
Ooh.
he'll take over that and make it into his own palace, Ahsoka.
No, I mean, bring the Maker with Savage.
Oh man. I think, to be honest, this take off the switching. I was thinking a lot about Reed Richards the other day. In the reading that it's Essential Spider-Man, where they based the idea on the black suit when they first got it. I was thinking, how would it be like if Reed was the Lucius Fox to Batman with the gadgets and stuff?
That'd be cool.
After he loses everything from Stark Industries, I mean, where Pepper Potts cuts him off and he has to use cheap tech because he doesn't have Stark Industries anymore.
No, I'm talking about Reed Richards.
Yeah, but you also says about Spider-Man.
No, I said
for the film.
No, I'm saying, okay, in the Essential Spider-Man, Reed Richards actually designed the suit for Peter.
The black
That
suit.
did happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
It,
saying, imagine if Reed took over Lucius Fox's job as the gadget maker for Batman.
Oh shit, I could see that.
Yep.
I mean, I could see that. But could you? But yet again, like I thought you were referring to movies. I'm like, could we see that in the films? Like, the only way I can see that happening is where Peter loses everything from Stark Industries, and Stark Industries gets bought by Norman Osborn. That's what I honestly really want. I don't want granted, the Avengers Tower could be the Baxter building.
actually, yeah.
But yet again, I come to think of it, I'm like, I wouldn't mind that, but I would just be all in on that whole thing becomes Oscorp. Like, I really want that. Like, I want the Baxter building to be like a place where you wouldn't think.
What if Norman took over Stark Industries and remade it to Oscorp?
Wait, say that again?
Because what if Norman Osborn took over Stark Industries and renamed it?
That's what I was just saying, but it's a little different. I want that. I truly do, because I mean, I want him to make I want to see the rise and fall of Norman Osborn. I mean, the rise where he takes over Stark Industries, renames it, and makes the Dark Avengers, brings Abomination, but have them actually. He's nothing like what we last time saw him, and where he is more comic booky, like he's more like a lizard type monster creature, and just get like a Zemo or a couple other people. That is Ghost still alive or no?
No, she's still alive. She's not dead.
Still alive.
You could have her come in and join the team. But I mean, just villains that are not dead or not had, let's say, not have been appearing.
I know Zemo's up here in Captain and Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Which is awesome, but I'm hoping, granted, is that going to be a one-time show, or is it going to have multiple seasons? That's the thing.
We don't know.
I don't know yet.
I mean, granted, I'm hoping the Loki show in the What If series continues, but I mean,
I know what to do Marvel Zombies. They're going to do Marvel Zombies for that.
And also have Agent Carter become the first Captain America as a What If. And also have Captain America be the first Iron Man. That's cool. Well, plot twist right there. But I mean, but yet again, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, who knows? I mean,
anyways,
there could.
Oh.
Is there anything else? Any other questions?
Yeah.
Before we kind of.
Yeah. The next kind of biscuit. The one supervisor you can have. What would that be? I would probably teleport. Then.
Superpower?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a healing factor. Make money off of that.
Yeah.
Scare people, and then they pay me, and then oh look, my hand's back.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm here. Anyway, for me, powers or not, but I would rather have like kind of like because Jack Shane just turned me into a. You hear me? Are you hear me?
We right here. Connections go in and out. Wait, we didn't hear what you
All
said.
right. You hear me now?
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
hear you.
Do you hear me now or no?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't mind having the Odin Force, or just turn me into a fucking vampire. That would be fine with me. I mean,
Nice.
that means I could stay up all night, all day. I mean, seriously. I mean, like, I could just be a fucking machine, literally playing video games all the time. All I would do. And if I get hungry, I go fucking hunt parents or go up the top of my neighbors and go feed their fucking blood, and I could say, all right, I'm done. And I would kill them. I would snap their necks. Just like, okay. And I was like, why are you doing this? Because I'm hungry. And I snap her neck. Just on that level. And I mean, granted, but just besides that, I mean, I would like to have the Odin Force because I think that's more cool, and I loved it. I loved it in Thor Ragnarok, and I always loved the Norse mythology stuff. So, in the Thor comics, so that's pretty much it. I mean, that's really all. Anything else
All right.
before we go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any questions?
Yeah, we got 3 more questions, basically, and some other questions I forgot to ask from Phil Coons Pizza. We did go. Let's see. What universe is the better universe to live in, DC or Marvel? Honestly, if I pick a you live in, well, DC has the crazy and the craziness, and it's chaos. Marvel is chaos, hell, and they tell me too much. So if I gotta go DC.
I'd rather go with I'd rather go with Marvel in my eyes because, granted, you could say I'm too much of a Marvel fanboy or a Marvel guy that goes there. But sorry, but I mean, I understand that. But I mean, personally, I don't want Infinite Crisis 24/7. I'd rather deal with time travel and deal with I mean, every time because to me, every decade or so, there's always a crisis in fucking DC land, and I'm like, oh, it's just. Granted, I mean, I have another Flashpoint event, and Flash changes the timeline again. I mean, like, can you imagine that he does that?
It's
And
like
he actually
recorded Batman in his Flashpoint.
and then you could have a whole thing like the doctor say, "Barry, stop messing on the timeline." I'll laugh my ass. Anyway, but I'm just done. You're going next.
To be honest, I would probably rather live in the Marvel universe and be a mutant.
Oh.
I'd rather have that than dealing with the bullshit that DC deals with. Darkseid invading every so often.
The Dark Multiverse invading.
Yes, and then time travel, other Earths.
Nope.
Nah, I'd rather just deal with everyday problems and
yeah.
DC bullshit. Oh, I don't know what continuity series I'm in. What do you mean? Well, yesterday I was here, now I'm over here. What's going on? Who's writing me?
Like, oh, we're just gonna, let's have Dr. Manhattan be the whole reason why this is fix our problem. So seriously, I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm actually kind of wondering on that whole Watchmen series, like, are they going to actually have Superman face Dr. Manhattan?
Yes, they're teasing that.
Yeah.
I know we have like 2 more issues left.
Yeah, but you get crazy.
I'm actually
11 is supposed to explain the aftermath of Flashpoint,
Yeah.
why Dr. Manhattan did what he did, and I don't know if they're gonna face off close to the end of that, and 12 is gonna be like an epic conclusion.
Yeah. I'm home at 12 8 that because that book been doing it crazy at Shazam.
Yeah.
That book I did 14 weeks.
Plus, I have
hey.
no idea of the timeline of Doomsday Clock. I've been trying to talk to people about it. They say it's 2 years after what's going on right now in comics. I'm like, why do they do this?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense because how the fuck a year event, but they're 2 years later?
I mean, it makes sense because the Batman suit is different. I mean,
Yes, no.
Granted, I'm kind of grateful they mentioned some New 52 and other stuff, but I mean, you know, I'm like, what are you gonna do? Bring some characters back from that era, or are you gonna just divert it back to where it was? I mean, that's my biggest concern. It's like
it would be interesting if they like kept the stuff that happened. You know, keep Jonathan Kent the way he is,
Yeah.
and then pretty much kind of remake where they left off before Flashpoint happened.
So
Keep comment.
keep at the bunker, keep Solstice, and that's about it.
Yeah, like I don't remember what happened before Flashpoint came out because it's been a while since I touched any of the Batman comics before Rebirth and all that. But like I said, they could keep stuff that happened in New 52 and Rebirth, but they're gonna have to like kind of fuse it together. Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Well, before Flashpoint happened, Stephanie Brown and Cassandra were
Yeah, go back though.
black or but I'm seeing a really massive push where they're trying to go back to that point, but also keeping, like you said, like what they're doing. It's like it's mentioning some stuff, mentioning the news. Like it's kind of a bit confusing because you're both
It's like what happened at Endgame. You know, time skipped, but they had to go back to
To each era on the
they can keep the memories of what happened. You know, when they go back to what they used to be, but have them prepared for like the newer stuff.
So you would have where so you would have be prepared for Trunks to the androids.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I would have done.
But the thing is, it's like with what the Monitor did when Earth 2 was destroyed.
Yeah.
He kept the stuff that happened that merged the Earths together. That's what Dr. Manhattan can do. He can see, there is more humanity left over than what he's seen.
So,
like to where he combines, some of the Earths into one, like the Crisis stuff, and let them keep the memories of what happened.
That had an interesting idea.
Have Batman finally forgive Jason for being a dick.
Yep.
I mean, like, honestly, I mean, again, I'm like, I would. I mean, granted, I would be around.
Same.
Yeah, they could do that, but here's the thing, though.
I
don't mind him being a teenager right now. Okay, because the thing is though, if you keep getting back to what the fans want, like I understand Tevia's fandom of it,
Yeah.
But it's just that other people who took it too far to where they complained that it's not their Superman anymore. They get it, but they complain still because
I
they don't
do.
like the writers what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about
You know,
that.
what they can do is keep them there, have them not age because Kryptonians age forward. Have them come back where Damien's the same age as him.
Yeah, like keep John at what are you seeing this stuff?
I mean, just yeah. I always want to see like he ages up to where he's like, can like he process.
Yeah, I think so.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, crap. How's the dad? Hey mom, Ellie went for the text and my grandpa literally went out of his way to try to find me, and yeah, I aged. I was like, oh boy, this I guarantee. Like, I know
It's crazy in the head.
I mean, it's just yeah. I mean, but yeah, again, I mean, like honestly,
that event was like crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think. Wait, that event would be crazy. Holy shit.
that would be crazy. But you got
Well, they
to
just
see
like, how Convergence did it. Everybody got their happy ending in Convergence. Nightwing and Batgirl or Orko got
God, yes,
married.
like
Yep. Right. But bring that back.
and then
Keep Johnson and see where I think it's
But the thing is, though,
okay, that was genius.
there's a flaw though because Batman Beyond he has a daughter, Dick Grayson,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
still haven't revealed who the mother was.
Also, now in the order, Evan had stopped by a child.
Yeah,
The child with a
they
boy.
could do that.
Jacob Grayson was his name, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I would have been all right with that. I mean, like personally, I mean, there's a lot of things I would like to see what DC do. I mean, is there any questions before we go? I mean, like,
Yeah. Imagine if they were to crossover with the My Hero Academia and DC and Marvel, what could would best fit the crossover from both universes?
what costume I would like from both universes, from Marvel and DC?
Imagine if they were to crossover with My Hero Academia. Meaning,
Oh wait,
yes.
wait. You're talking about hold on. You're talking about anime and DC crossover, or anime and comics crossover, or something like that.
Yes, with My Hero Academia and DC and Marvel, what characters would best fit the crossover from both universes?
Oh,
Bakugo would probably be good in DC as a metahuman.
yeah.
Ezekiel Warrior, I mean, would be great for DC because he had that.
All Might would be good for Marvel because he's pretty
Blade.
much a Japanese creation of Captain America.
I haven't it would have been Elgin Blade in My Academia.
Mine would have been Helsing. I mean, seriously, you get that shit on board, I would be on that the whole thing. I mean, personally, that would have been it with me. I mean, just seeing that whole thing, just Blade and Van Helsing fighting each other would be just like an epic.
And I think
episode.
personally would fit good in the My Hero Academia universe as a combat instructor.
Damian Wayne, Jonathan McKen.
Those two would be good to be students.
Yeah, I agree.
With Deku.
Cute.
Not just that, but you can have Damian literally just mock what's his face, what's his name?
Captain Argo.
Yeah, the one who has two grenades on his freaking arms.
That's Bob.
Yeah, like, and you can have Damian literally say, "You're nothing." I mean, seriously, I can literally disarm you, no problem. And you could just say, "How did you do that?" I mean, you think humans are nothing. You think you're the best. You're nothing but a 2-bit punk. Oh, that would have fueled his ego with no Like that would have fired him up. Like, you think I'm trash? Oh, man, let's go. Let's prove it. I'm like, oh man, that'd be great. I mean, just on that alone. I mean, personally, that's something I would have liked. But there's a few things I think that other stuff. I mean, I can't. Batman and Death Note or versus Light Yagami.
I mean, crossover.
You could have it where he's Batman's trying to find who really caused this murder in Gotham City, and Light Yagami is the reason why, and he's the and you could have where Batman just defeats him, just plain ease. You get what I mean?
Yep.
I mean,
Also,
it would be
Marvel
would
already
be the
crossed
mental-
over with Attack on Titan.
Yeah, my dad.
that yeah. Again, that was kind of a bit of a disappointment, but yet again, like it's freaking Marvel superheroes. They were gonna tackle them like no problem. So it was more like him basically seeing the Avengers just absolutely destroying them. I mean, they face like every big level scale type crap like that almost every day. So it's like, it's kind of like I kind of seen it coming. You kind of,
It's kind of disappointing.
but hey, it's cool. I mean, I do like it a lot. And I'm just really looking. I like it. I wish that we had more like that, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, you know what I mean.
I get it.
Anything else? Because I'm actually.
Program from Biscuit Ryan, he said, "What old comic series do you been shipped we brought back? And those Super Sons do not count. Damn it."
Oh no, yeah, he's a super. Guys, I know you guys will say this. He's a Super Sons Tard fan. He loves that series to death. I'll say this. Forceworks, that's what I want. Bring me the original lineup with a few Iron Man characters. It would have been fine. I mean, you know, bring members be Iron Man, Rescue, War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Wonder Man,
Quake?
Ironheart, would come in. Jessica Drew. Jessica Drew. You gotta have that in there because there was a Spider-Man. But granted, it wasn't the same one; it was different. It was the second one, but anyway. And the other one would be just personally, I would love to see a War Machine series. Please give me a War Machine series. I'm dying for one because the Iron Man books suck right now. I mean, point blank.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's mine. That's what I want. For DC, I got nothing.
The series I'm bringing back in here, I think it's a series I'm begging to bring up for years. Right. So
What
that's
is it?
Sunday, the next best thing. Spider-Go, again, Mayday Parker.
Yeah. So what? Who cares?
That's the
That character is literally replaced by Anna. Honestly, I mean, like, I could just say, why don't you just make Anna and an ongoing series? You know, that's literally the same thing. But granted,
I would do a comment on that. I'll do a Web Boy series again, but that Mayday Parker and Anime Parker and Benji all team up. Do a Spider-Man family book. Boom! Palms up. Solution.
Cool, but I mean, I really don't care for that crap. But I mean, granted, I got my girl, Spider-Gwen, my love, my wife. She's my wife. Yeah. I mean, that's seriously. Wait. Anyway, Ryan, what you would want?
What would you bring back?
The Outsiders. Not that Batman Outsiders bullshit they're doing right now. I mean, the Outsiders when they had Nightwing, Roy Harper, Deadman, and some other characters on there. But have like a new lineup of them. Have an older Damian Wayne leading them at Nightwing.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, have like John visit from time to time as a guest character.
Oh, speaking of that series out there, okay, we have to make a series. I would bring back the Flash, Ivy, and Jai. I'll bring those kids back and have John Cena, and then we alternate them with the Super Kids. Boom! Thumbs up. That would be pretty cool. as for Connor Kent, well, we have young Jedi right now, so I can't use him. Damn it.
That would be difficult for Connor Kent because who knows what they're going to do with him after Young Justice.
That's true.
Who knows if he's going to get a solo series again, or who knows.
Who knows? Let's see what question we got. What's your favorite Marvel TV show?
Daredevil.
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 Yeah, Daredevil my favorite Marvel TV show. That kind of body. Edgar? You. Damn it, he muted. Yeah, my favorite Marvel TV show, Daredevil. Before it got canceled. I'm still pissed when I got to season 3.
Yeah.
Ugh, damn it. Let's see what's another comment we got. Let's see. We did favorite anime. We did favorite TV show. We did favorite. Oh wait, we never did favorite TV show. Outside Marvel DC, favorite TV show. The Boys.
Mine would have to be, let's see, outside Marvel, DC.
Old Man High Castle.
No, sorry.
Actually, I liked Altered Carbon.
Yeah, Altered Carbon is a great show.
It was pretty good.
What we're talking about now?
We're doing favorite TV show.
My favorite TV show?
Yeah.
Oh, and X-Files. And X-Files.
Oh, God.
I just binge watched the whole series.
Nice.
Oh, I have so many shows. I don't know where to count. But it has to be 3. I mean, first is Gundam Wing. It's the first Mobile Suit Gundam show I got into, and then it went to G Gundam, and I watched a little bit of Gundam Seed, and I just absolutely adore Gundam Wing, because it gives you a lot of the politics and a lot of great stuff in there, and I feel like that's to me what I think is the best show. But besides that, it's Dragon Ball, and outside of those shows, I would say the only shows that in today, I would say Sabrina, Chilling Adventures,
Nice.
Supernatural,
Which I think is ending this year.
yeah,
that's ending this year.
and Impulse. Impulse is a show that's on YouTube that takes a lot of interesting elements, like it has familiar concepts, but they do it in a way where it's like Henry is a teenage girl, but she has seizure issues, and her ability is to teleport, and she's from a race that teleports around the world. Like there was a race of that.
Jumper.
Yeah, it's basically kind of like that, but except the main piece of fucking shit. I mean, just granted, it's not the actor's fault. It's just the script.
It might be more the writing.
But anyway, to me, I just felt like that whole concept is really interesting, and I really like to see what they're going to go forward for season 2, which is this fall. I'm super hyped. I just binge watched the first season. It's all on YouTube. Go watch it. It's a fucking awesome show. Great storytelling. You will find such interesting, original show in this thing, and honestly, it really does a lot better than most shows. Even like one of my favorite DC shows, Titans. It does things a lot differently. That I'd say, like, I think this show does a lot better than Titans did, but yet again, Titans. Oh, my love.
Well, we all got to see it, so that's gonna be amazing.
See, and I'm dying to see my girl Raven. I mean, seriously. But granted, I'm kind of saying this. We'll see Trigon again. No matter what happens to him, he's going to be taken care of later on, and also coming back on top of that. So I just think he's going to return, but also let's get sick defeated. But anyway, enough of that. Anything else?
Yeah. Next question we have, from my good friend, favorite Goodness Pizza. Favorite X-Men cartoon. Favorite
90s.
X-Men cartoon. Well, that's it. The X-Men Animated Series, X-Men Evolution, and Wolverine X-Men.
I'm about to say X-Men Evolution because I love how they did Rogue on there.
Oh yes, I gotta agree with that. That's
And I
they
love the
did
whole.
a lot of.
I love the whole. They're trying to make it like the Bryan
Right,
Singer movie kind of way.
Yep. Ultimate X-Men. Also did bring out
Yeah.
X-Men Lore.
Yeah, that was basically the show they did, Laura Kenning, and actually, I'm kind of glad they put her in the show because I'm like, I put her in the comics because she was a awesome original character, and actually really glad that Marvel took that idea because they really made her very interesting. But yet again, I always wanted more from her. They only had her 2 episodes. I think she should have came in at season 2. Well, how many seasons they made? Season 3?
3 seasons, right? When?
Yeah, hold on,
I
I'm
can
gonna look right now.
Yeah, I will look it up.
Okay.
'Cause I know they teased the
okay,
Phoenix
whatever.
Force. That would have been an interesting take, whatever they're going to do
Yeah,
with
that
the
was
Phoenix.
to the new team with Colossus, an X-Men team.
They were gonna do another season. They're basically the ending, like the future where they were going. That was a foreshadowing of what they were gonna do, and that's what it was like. Oh man, I wish we could have had that.
After the Apocalypse.
They did 4 seasons. It lasted 2000 to 2003. It lasted 4 seasons. Oh, by the way, it's just excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it took a lot to get used to. I didn't appreciate it later on. I mean, I wouldn't like, and that's the whole thing. I was still in that 90s mode. Like, I really wanted to. I personally feel like they should have continued that show. Granted, I'm hoping Disney does that, but
Yeah.
let's just say it's 50-50. Right now, they're developing 200 products in Disney Plus,
Yeah.
which I'm like,
Shows that they're
I'm raising an eyeglass, and I'm like, you better put that a lot of stuff in there. Better be worth that crap because it like that's the thing. Like it has to work. That's the thing. Like that's something I really want. And I want to support them. Like and just maybe I'm too much on such, but I mean that's because they've literally done everything I could ask for. But I mean, I just don't. We'll see. I mean, I'm hoping they do it, but yet again, I mean. We'll see. I mean, hell, they could bring back a lot of shows that we like and just be phenomenal. I mean, it would be fantastic, in my opinion. How would you feel? What shows do you want to come back with?
right.
Brent?
Well,
You there? Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't mind having
Go.
X-Men
Oh,
Evolution
no,
come
actually, no,
back,
you're back. I'll be right
90
back.
or X-Men 90s come back. See how they're going to do with that. See if they introduce the X-Force and all that. And some characters we saw a flash because I know we saw Spider-Man on there, a glimpse during like I think the Phoenix saga.
Yeah. No, X-Men did show Spider-Man.
But it'd be cool to see how would have Spider-Man guest star in the X-Men 90s because they changed them. They changed them in the Spider-Man show, their color palette.
Oh yeah, they did do that, huh?
Just for them to use it for some strange reason. But
I didn't get that.
it would be cool to see, what they have planned.
Maybe bring Laura, actually did get on the Wolverine. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a good show. Wolverine X-Men.
I agree. Like, I really want to see 2, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh well. Let's see. What's another question we got? Which fictional character would you like to be fun with in real life? Tough choice.
Wolverine.
Spider-Girl or Mary John.
Wolverine because I want to learn the truth about history, what he's seen, because he's been around for hundreds of years.
I agree with that.
Or with maybe Dick Grayson, learn how to do acrobatics and stuff.
Nice. For me personally, I will be filming with Spider-Girl, get Minnie Parker, or maybe at the Drama 7 get Issue Boy. Okay, John. Or maybe at the main Nightcar. Okay, I have Nightcar. He's one of my favorite X-Men next to Wolverine. What's another question we got? Let's see. My favorite X-Men question we asked that since you did a movie. Well, I didn't answer that question. Have you seen the 200 did a movie and 200 by Doctor Secret Spin-off movie? Both movies I've seen in theater. Both movies I did on theater. It sucked. It's spin-off lecture garbage. So yeah, Ryan, what's your opinion on that?
On what?
I've seen Dead 203 and lecture sequel, so spin-off.
Superman 3?
No. Dead 203 movie and Electra, so spin-off movie. Like, have you seen both movies?
I think I did. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, they're both not that great. Yeah, let's skip that one. Favorite Spider-Man comic arc or comic arc in general? Give a freaking speaker.
Favorite Spider-Man arc?
Yeah, or comic arc in general.
Comic arc?
I'll go first. After Spidey, I think my favorite Spider-Man arc recently it Hunted, the Craven Hunter storyline. That story was epic. I mean, holy shit, the plot was insane. Event with Carter, but not Carter shit. That arc was awesome. I did not see the ending coming. That was Spidey. But in all seriousness, my favorite Spider-Man arc at is the marriage. That's my favorite arc. And Spider-Man. I feel comic in general. Well, that's a tough choice because my favorite comic art in general was recent. It's Human Family. That's my favorite comic art in general. Len, what's your favorite comic art in general and first Spider-Man
I
art?
think my favorite comic arc of all time is the Horde of Owls of Batman 52.
Nice.
And for Marvel, well, I did enjoy the Superior Spider-Man, like a lot.
Oh yeah, I guess the Spider-Man did kill people.
Not only that, it was different. It was like, what would happen if a hero was taken over by somebody else?
Yeah.
With a reputation, how would you get it back?
That's true. But it took years about start to finally get resolved finally. But then Doc is not Super Spider-Man again. I know he.
Oh, I'll just say this. I mean, personally, I didn't enjoy this.
Nice Injustice.
I just got it today. I mean, personally, love the series. Tiny little bits. I mean, to me, this is what Rebirth should have been. In my opinion. The universe, Civil War, good or bad. That really was. Say for worse, that was interesting in my but I'm glad we got what we have, and yeah.
Put her outside.
All right, I'll be right there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, I know. All right, be right back.
Take her outside. Right now.
Hold on. Just
Okay.
a minute.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got a comment from Ryan Holland. Said, "Happy birthday, man! Thank you, man. Thank you, Ryan Holland. Smiley." There we go. Let's see what's another comment we got. Oh, Have you read any tie-in comics to any of the DC and Marvel shows and movies? Wait, what tie-in comics? Wait, then,
I don't know anything about that.
neither
I'm
do
back
I.
now. What,
Just
what,
skip
what,
that.
what's,
We'll get
what's
to
going
that like later on. Something about tie-in movies. Or
Wait, have you
DC
read
or
any
Marvel?
tie-in comics to any of the DC and Marvel shows and movies?
tie-in movies?
Well, tie-in comics. Like, for example, like the Marvel tie-in comics they do.
I don't know anything about that
Oh,
going on. So
tie-in
Neither do I.
comics?
Yeah.
No, I don't care for those. I that stuff, like, I don't give a shit about. Unless tie-in comics, I really read them, but I guarantee you it's going to get wrecked. That's not the case. That wasn't the story. That is the Quicksilver Scarlet Witch origin story from Ultron. Ultron, like that whole thing is like, I kind of felt like that was a bit of, you kind of just they could just them and just say, "You we first find out." I mean, you get what I mean?
I get it.
Like,
oh, so I didn't read the time.
Oh, sorry. I mean, like, personally, I just kind of feel like no matter what happens, I mean, they can't really change. Now, like, I kind of look at it. You know what I mean?
I never read the time company. I don't give a damn. They're cash grabs and whatever. Anyway,
next question.
Next question. Nick, do you read any manga? Not really. I just watch anime.
I'm reading Samurai A. I'm reading City Hunter. It's an 80s manga. I'm also reading some of the Dragon Ball stuff, which is starting to become a headache.
I will say this right now.
Dark.
If you want to, I recommend Tevia, like, you should read the My Hero Academia manga series and actually really give you a foreshadowing of what they're going to do. And actually, I'm still strong. I still want you to read the manga of Dragon Ball Super because they
have more detail. They have more. They have their own continuity compared to the anime. The anime has they changed some things. Yeah,
it's like, I mean, the one thing I will warn you, Toyotaro is a massive fan of the Super Saiyan God form, the red form. Kind of like the show uses a lot of the blue form, and then the manga uses a lot of the red form. How convenient is that? You get what I mean? You know,
no, the thing is, although they use the Super Saiyan Blue from the anime because of merchandising.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Two questions left from favorite board game. I have no favorite board game.
I don't either.
Yeah. So I got nothing. Final question. Favorite nostalgia TV cartoon growing up? I have a ton of favorite nostalgia cartoons growing up.
I have too many.
Yeah. Too many. You know, like Rocket Mountain Life, Rugrats, Fairy Up Band, Kid Next Door, Ed and Eddie. There's so many.
Life with Louie.
Yeah.
Escaflowne was on. Ren and Stimpy, Doug, Hey Arnold, Uncle's Barn Life, Rugrats.
Yep.
Mega Man. And there was Mortal Kombat, Defenders of the Earth Realm.
Yep.
The Street Fighter cartoon we had on USA.
Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn didn't come until I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Digimon. Pokemon.
Inuyasha.
I didn't watch Inuyasha that much.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, that was on. Running Warriors, Gundam Wing, Cyborg 009.
Mega XOR.
Oh, I remember that one. Ed and Eddie.
Yep.
Eek the Cat, Garfield and Friends.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, it's too many cartoons.
Yeah. Well,
what are we talking about now?
Final question: favorite TV cartoon growing up?
What?
My
Favorite cartoon growing up.
favorite nostalgic
I just-
TV cartoon growing up.
Animated series from 1994. That show, I love it a lot, but a lot of it's season 1 is a very. I almost don't know if you want a good show because season 1 is just corny. The dialogue now, but growing up when I watched it, it was like not only was my first experience seeing a first time superhero show, but it got me into the character of Iron Man. And technically, to say this truth, he was my first words. I mean, like that was like, oh, you're set. I guess you're set for life for Iron Man. You're gonna die as an Iron Man fan. I mean, it's like just and I really love that character. And his show is really great. But I mean, season 2 is a better one. I mean, that's all I'll say. I mean, I don't know if you want to. It did some things in the Iron Man comics that I actually really genuinely liked, but yet again, it did some things that I kind of felt like season 1 did the same thing, like missed opportunity of Crimson Dynamo and Titanium Man. I really kind of wish they had a better storyline than they had in the show because technically Crimson Dynamo dies, and you have the whole Armor Wars saga, and that it was just. And also the missed opportunity of the Force Works characters. There was a lot of things I felt like they were mishandled in season 1 and 2. But they have their pros and cons. I mean, granted, I'm never going to have a show like that again. I mean, as much as I plead Marvel just to get me that, I mean, seriously, I'm begging them, just give me an Iron Man show. I will kiss your ass. But, I mean, and then the popularity of the character, I feel like, it's really a missed opportunity because they should have made an Iron Man show right around now. You get what I mean?
I get it.
Especially the popularity of that character.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean,
let's see. We have two McQuarrie from Power Ducks and two McQuarrie from Time. Flickering, how old are you? I'm 28 years old right now, so yep. Okay, so we might skip that one. Favorite movie of all time? I don't have a favorite movie of all time. There's a ton of movies.
I do. I have like fuck. I'll just name like let's just do a top 10, top 5. Just name it off your hands.
The Crow, Silent Hill.
Oh yeah.
One.
Blade. The first Silent Hill. Blade 2. And let's see what else. Star Trek Generations. One of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Last Samurai.
Last
Tom
Samurai
Cruise.
movie. Another movie.
I think that's I can name off the top of my head right now.
Mm-hmm. I can.
Starship Troopers.
Nice. I love it. I love that movie. It's such a classic. All right, after me. Well, Dread, John Wick,
Yes.
The Matrix, The Crow. Obviously, I love The Crow. Shazam, Endgame, because one of the biggest finales to ever saga with them. Star Wars, obviously, like 4, 5, and 6. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi. The Planet H trilogy, like the recent one. Terminator 1, Terminator 2.
What? Got anything else, man?
I'm thinking.
He's thinking.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Paul, oh yes, now my turn. Okay, first Iron Man movie, the entire Thor trilogy, the first Matrix, Return of the Jedi, Terminator 1 and 2, the Underworld to 5, and that's just that. Oh, let's start over. Iron Man, Terminator 1 and 2, the Underworld, saw the Return of the Jedi, and first Broly. The first Dragon Ball Super Broly film, and also Endgame, best conclusion, best story out of a properly Stark story, because I felt like Iron Man 3 really it ended, but it ended. It was a new beginning of his life. In a sense,
You take away
it was like of the end of his story, and you see where he fully hand over the reins to Peter, and that's something I liked. Civil War, that was
somewhat amazing.
I mean, that did I say the Thor movies? Yeah, the Thor movies.
Yeah, you did.
And also, I got 2 more to go. Fuck. Thinking. Godzilla King of All Monsters and the final film. And this, to me, I really love this Batman film. Batman fucking masterpiece film. Or you could. But granted, I was almost putting Mask of Phantasm, but I'm sorry, the mind of Batman and the whole his code is kind of there's flaws in his code, and the way Jason literally say, I mean, I don't know what clouds your judgment, your guilt or your sense of morality. I mean, I love how he literally said, your code is. I mean, why would anyone, this man, still be alive? It's just beyond me, and that's stuff I love where Jason literally. It's why child and son. This is something you care of long before that. You get what I mean? Richard?
I did.
Anything else? Yeah, you there?
Yeah. I'm here.
For a moment, you just pause.
Yeah.
You gonna talk? Want to any more questions or?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. We have well, make that 4 questions left. The favorite TV show of all time. Like I said, the 10 TV shows. Yeah. Len?
Favorite TV show?
Yeah.
I thought we just answered that a minute ago.
Yeah, I did that. All right. Next question, favorite video game.
Mega Man X.
Damn it.
Oh God, one of the or just I'll say this: the Mega Man X, the Mega Man X series is such a better gaming series than the main Mega Man series. Like hell, I would say the new one, Mega Man 11, is the best one.
Yeah, I agree. Mega Man is good. Yeah, but my favorite video game of all time.
I enjoyed. Well, my favorite video game series of all time is literally Darksiders. Oh, or the actually, it's mainly 2. It's mainly 3. It's Darksiders, Injustice, and Mortal Kombat. Those are the main series. I would go back every time just to play those characters, just to play those whole thing. And granted, maybe it's just I love the story, and everything else, and so I wish that this was the. I kind of is upset. Kind of makes me upset. I just Anyway,
Yeah.
but
Like I
go-
said, each time I read the death of Nightwing, it hurts me inside.
Yeah, each
How
time,
lazy that,
right? Well,
how lazy it was.
yeah, I agree. Like each time we have Tim Drake and Justice, that broke my heart because no, we have him back, and then he died.
oh, dude, like I mean, like with the moment he got killed, I'm like, no. I was so hoping he would return. I was so hoping. Oh man, I was like, you did your best.
Just the way Starfire explained it in Justice too, how most of them died. I'm like, you can feel her pain
Yeah.
and her
Oh,
loneliness.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and also I was kind of like wondering, I'm like, where was Raven in this entire time? Is she trying to? Where was she? I'm like, is she trying to go deal with in the darker elements of
Yeah,
Trigon?
Yeah.
Trigon? Because I'm
yeah,
like
she was
thinking,
dealing with
like,
them since John Constantine conned him.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, granted, I'm thinking like, granted, I would die to see the people that were that. That's the thing, like Injustice too. I mean, like the endings. What do you think? Do you think they're gonna go with the Superman ending and the He-Man also mentionings of that as well, or do you think that's just to be non-canon?
I think with Injustice 3, they're gonna focus on Injustice 1.
Yeah,
The regular
That's
Earth,
that's
the regular Earth
that's what-
where Joker doesn't die by Superman.
that's basically the universe that got defeated, and it just goes right back to the first one. But yeah, I'm like, it kind of goes a little bit of predictability because I'm like, I personally want just like like they did with Injustice 2, make it's in their universe, and they're trying to deal with the Anti-Monitor or the Batman Who Laughs and
or the Blackest Night.
or that too. I mean,
Do that. I mean, I want to see the focus on Superman's daughter.
that too. I wouldn't.
Actually, I think I have better. Do a comment on John Pacific as you would, but I also have Superman's daughter. You got both kids called over.
Yeah, I can
That
do
would have been. That would have been fun. I'm like, you can have where they have a kid. It's years later, and they already like you could have where they established that they took care of Brainiac. They took care of like a lot of stuff, and of course Supergirl came in, and during this time frame that Superman had a daughter at this point, and then John Kent just got born, and he's a very teenager character. The evil Justice Superman, the evil Superman goes in that timeline or goes in that time period, whatever, and alternate universe, and they can have where let's just say he pretty much tries to get Lois and the kids and say, you don't need that other Superman. No. He's useless. I'm better than him. I'm the guy you should be thinking I'm the daddy because I got cheated off a family and I want that. And you can have Diana, who's been kind of like the villain and that person that just be a little bit more tougher, be a little bit more pushy. Because in the games and the comics, she was always pushing Superman to go darker, to go more evil. And plus she's a fucking bitch in that universe, and I kind of find it a little bit interesting, different, and creative that they like. Oh, she's just but they do it as a twist, and I love that. And she's kind of like the cause of Superman's downfall. Very original, if you ask me. That's a good villain. Like a character that you wouldn't expect, and kind of makes me wish we kind of had that in the films. But yet again, I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I wouldn't expect her as that evil version that
Yeah.
But granted, I would love to see. There's a lot of things I would love to see. I mean, just that's what I personally feel. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. I mean, the other favorite video games, the Tendemon with the Diablo friend I love, StarCraft I love. I love particularly Asian Magic when the Magic got destroyed. Despot got destroyed. There are video games I love. We already, and plus it's getting late. So, anyways, to answer that question, I would make a Star series and what's going on. There you go. Two more,
Anyway,
two more questions left. Top 5 comic runs you have enjoyed.
I can't even think of like the things like the top. Like, it's like I barely read any. Like, if you talk about comic books, I just come back every time. Or if you talk about different books, if it's like any books in general, I would say I would read that Dragon Seed Iron Man storyline along with the Hands of the Mandarin Iron Man storyline and Batman Dark Knight Returns. I mean, that's something I always go to. And also Injustice. I mean, I keep saying Injustice, but it is. That's so true.
Yep.
Besides that, it would be the Ultimate Spider-Man. And I mean the original Ultimate Spider-Man series that I fucking love. No, not Miles. Miles is great. I would say him. But I mean, I'm talking about the first one. The first run. On that. That's a great run. But that's really like, I can't name anything else. Like there's some, there's a lot, but those are the top of my head. I would go read every time. That's all I do. What about you?
I'm gonna add for me that my favorite comic gotta go. Okay, made it Parker. Yep. Tomorrow Superman series and Dungeon Action Comics. Super Sons, my other favorite comic of all time. And finally, at the recently, I mean all of it. Like, I've been to one of my favorite event, DC event recently. It was made with all the badass. You don't know that. It was such a good event, and it was awesome. Ren?
I'm going to say Batman White Knight.
Oh yeah, that's I heard that's a really great series.
Let's see. The Batman Beyond Hush.
Nah, Hush.
Oh.
I love that.
The Judas Contract or Teen Titans. I could read that over and over because first appearance of Nightwing.
Mm-hmm. Story.
And
I got one. The entire like from All Hail Megatron all the way down to Transformers Unicron.
Yes.
The IDW comics, and that is like also with the yours truly Windblade series. Oh man, I recommend best female Transformer besides Alita 1. That's just, oh man, so good. She's so good.
Yeah.
The first story arc of Battle Angel Alita. That's manga considered a comic.
Yeah. Such a great movie and such a great manga.
And then my final would be The Crow. The first Crow book from James O'Barr.
Nice.
You actually read the Alita Battle Angels?
Yep.
Mangas?
Up to volume, I think 3 or 4. The library had them.
Oh, dude, you're just gonna.
I actually started reading the sequel of it too.
I'm not gonna spoil. Oh yeah, okay. Well, they'll mention. Yeah, it's technically 3 series. There's 3. There's Alita Battle Angels. There's Alita Battle Angel Last Order, and there's Alita Battle Angel Mars Chronicles, and where she goes outer space and X, Y, Z. And it goes to Mars, and it really just, there's so much interesting concept that I'm like, I'm literally pleading James Cameron, just look, everything, just please just hand the reins to them. I just want an animated series, because as much as I want a sequel, I'm sorry, I would rather have anime. Is a lot more, it's the easy way going out. This is the reason why I wanted the whole Dragon Ball to get another series, because a movie can only do so much. But is that all on your list, Ren, or no?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
All right.
Question. Natalia Antoinette. Top 5 comic runs you haven't enjoyed. Oh boy, you're the question I want to get to.
No, well, this is you was obviously Bendis this run on Superman. No, you and I literally go argue like World War.
I'm pretty sure that what you hate most
Literally-
is Mr. Oz effect.
Yeah. But
Like,
we'll get later.
To read. I dare you to read that book. It is the worthless tracks. It makes the Bendis books. It makes the last like a masterpiece. Like okay, you had the controller in the first story arc, but you haven't literally done nothing. Nothing really was worth the shit. And honestly, now you're having Ultron coming in, and then you have this, then you have that, and now you're it's all and now and I hear you bitching about the Bendis books, and I'm like, oh crap, here we go. And I always listen. I'm like, why does me and Red have to explain things to you? And it's like, and it's like, well, crap. Anyway, go on your list. I love to hear this. Guaranteed. Guaranteed number one, freaking Bendis and Bendis run on Superman. Like I guarantee.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll get to that. All right.
Go.
I know 2018 is That's Just Spider-Man. All of it. Why? That's Just Spider-Man is one of the worst comic I've ever read, but that book was going to be cut the fuck. I mean, holy shit. The way people in that book was bad. They were an idiot. And it took 10 years for finally to fix that book, and I didn't expect to fix that. See, at the Android, that's what did. He finally got Black Cat fixed on it. Next time got Black finally. Super Spider-Man just been okay. Super Spider-Man. Well, I mean, now like I said, but I'm gonna say the credit. It was balls.
Wait. You're talking about Dan Slott's run on Spider-Man? What are you talking about? It's literally awesome. You had some crazy shit in there. You had Spider-Verse. You had freaking Clone
Conspiracy with the fall straw for me. That book.
Because let me get this. You broke your. Technically, you're not the only one that felt that. I mean, my friend Eli, which I never speak to him ever again now because me and him have, let's say, gone in our separate ways. But I mean, with him and I argue with him like, yeah, but like they explain everything about him. Like the only thing that I would be bitching and why I would be complaining is no explanation why he's doing it. Why is he doing this shit? I mean, that's the thing. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Star Wars films right now. Oh,
yeah.
The sequel trilogy, and I could do an entire rant video on that whole thing. But I mean, I don't. But anyway, but yeah, I mean, no explanation on anything. You could have is the Peter Parker Industries. You know what? I actually hope they actually do that in the films. I'll be like, gotcha. I mean, anyway, go on.
Like, fuck. Like, damn it. Like, yeah, damn it. You know what? We'll be able to. It's getting late. So, all right, that's my number 5. Wait, number 4. Shit.
All right. That was number 1. No, that was number 10.
Number 5. Oh, wait. My number 4 was Congress 2019 is another controversial series, Hilton Crisis.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty bad.
I need to put in my other video really picked me out to really well with my class. And I know we disagree on this, but I still make it who my favorite speaker was with. I mean, the kill for no damn reason, and the rest is history. Right, the rest of run the better. What I mean, run it more of a correct. All right, number 3 was called in 2018 is New 52 Superman. But then New 52 Superman is gone, so I won't count that one anymore.
Fuck you. That's all.
Yep. So, yeah, my reason for New 52 Superman, you may know my thoughts on that. So, I'm not gonna go on evidence. All right. My number two, which comic book 2019 is? I think the recent one recently is. I'm not gonna hate for this, but fuck it. Talking Batman. Okay, talking Batman is controversial beyond belief. But I'll get it for credit. It is craziness. It's ballsy. It's nuts. But that's kind of not making a lot of sense. It's not all bad, but it's Spanish Spears. That's all I got. My number one was comic 20 Ben is Superman, and all why? What the fuck? I mean, holy shit! It's bad. It's nothing. It's making sense. The continuity, it could be cut the fuck. It's all over the place. It doesn't add up. What the fuck do you want to revive something to me? It's like I'm lost. Like, why don't you?
Maybe you should look up a YouTuber that is a fan of it who can explain everything. That's what I do with certain comics. I watch comics explained to explain a story arc for me.
Yeah. You know, like, but funny, you know, after the revival set didn't drag like crazy. It's been boring. Nobody having it. I don't get the logic. It doesn't add up. I know that's going to be easy for no damn reason. You're and I can go all day, and I keep running on it, but it's way
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
you could keep. Or what are we talking about now? Like New 52 Superman?
No,
I mean,
no, Ben is Superman. That's my number one.
oh, of course it's number one because it literally destroyed everything you could have asked for.
It's so much Superman fan. He wasn't out with John. Superman even space with John, and now
I mean, but yet again, like it's doing things that people like you wouldn't really care for. Like for me, I felt like insulted to my intelligence of, oh, let's replace the Superman that after we just went out of our fucking way. And then I think that's worth reading about this fucking guy is literally John Kent. That was just that is nothing else but that I could genuinely fucking say that was worth a shit.
Well,
I mean-
it could have been worse. They could have brought back the New 52 Jonathan Kent, the evil
oh
one.
yeah, the evil John.
That would have been disaster.
That-
But granted, I would actually it would make good drama where Superman's kind of hesitant, like a little worried, like when he has his son. You can have where is he going to be like he tries to be a better father figure. That's the thing. I want to hope. I mean, granted, I know W would be like no, and all that crap. But I mean,
I actually enjoyed what they did at John, evil John and kind of replace my John with that imposter. But
Oh, yeah,
anyways,
too.
Len,
I mean, like-
what's the top 5 comic that you haven't enjoyed?
Comic events.
Top 5 comic that you haven't enjoyed.
I have or haven't.
Haven't. Like, it's haven't and it's haven't. But read it out.
Batman Eternal. I didn't like it.
How come?
why? That was literally awesome. What are you talking about, man?
I felt like it didn't explore too much, especially like Batman's secret. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Mhm.
But Batman and Robin Eternal was like a far better thing because it led to Batman Endgame.
Yeah, I could give you that.
I thought Batman and Robin Eternal was a sequel to Endgame.
It's
Right, let's just-
before it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like Batman Night of the Creatures, where the superheroes turn into monsters.
Night of the Monster Man?
Yeah, that one I did not like. I skipped that one.
Oh.
What? Anything else?
Age of Ultron is the number one.
Oh, yeah, the older one. Bad.
Age of Ultron.
Oh yeah.
What the
I don't like I didn't like Renew.
Oh,
I didn't
okay,
like
'cause-
Renew Your Bells because I felt like it was total fan service.
I love you, Universe. That's my rating.
Hey! I'll give it
And
credit. I'll give it credit. I'll just say this before you go on. I'll give credit that it actually made the supporting roles actually worth the shit, because now we have Peter and MJ together. She's just basically the same character like she was in the last hundreds of issues to go on love interest, zero shit anything. And this is why I personally think Renew Your Fowls is like a better book, because they actually made her into a super was worth the shit. I mean, grow up and make Peter a better hero, and that's what's holding the newer comics. If they did that now, okay, I wouldn't be talking. I would have been like, yeah, okay, that's your opinion, whatever. But yet again, just they're not doing that because they don't have a pair of balls that will be doing something like that, because God forbid. Right out loud. I mean, just seriously, I'm kind of grateful that Jessica Jones and Luke Cage are not divorced, or Susan Storm and Reed Richards are not divorced. But God forbid, you can't have Peter Parker, literally one of the flagship characters, and have a fucking kid, for crying out loud. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, I'll get that.
It's insulting. It's
my last one is the Spawn story arc where his daughter becomes Spawn.
Wait, when did that?
Wait, when did that happen?
Before 280, I think.
I did not know that. Yes.
I don't remember, but I am gonna get issue 300 though.
Yeah, issue 300.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can comment. I can read Future's End. One of the worst comics of all time. That's another thing on my list. Like, what the fuck is Future's End? What the point of that, man? That made no sense. It could be what the fuck. It was the only time that made no sense. It was so confusing, so convoluted, and they killed time to get Batman Beyond. What the fuck? Like, you killed Batman Beyond trying to get for bullshit with Tim J. Batman Beyond. And the way it ends is stupid. But Brother Eye wins. And Terry loses, and Tim J. Batman Beyond the future. Thanks. I am so glad that book is no longer canon anymore. Oh, man, what did we have Future's End? I completely forgot. Yeah. Like, Future's End, one of the worst events I ever read in my life. It had 48 issues. Wait to 49. Wait. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell me Earth 2 World's End. It's why I think we're on my way to Future's End. Oh, yeah.
I'll go with mine end. Yeah, yours truly. Yeah, Future's End. Worthless comic. Didn't care for it after the first issue. Second one, the Iron Patriot miniseries. Worst comic. Yeah. I mean, like, talk about the last roadie comic of all time. And, it's downright insulting for me as a James Rhodes fan who grew up with him in the original the first three original runs of War Machine, and grew up with him in the 90s. And, personally, I really think he's a really great character. And hell, I would say that some things he was even a better Iron Man than Tony was. Mm-hmm. But I mean, personally, I feel like that last run was terrible. I would rather read fucking yours truly, the awful run, which was Gillian's run of Iron Man. That was let's go to number 4, Gillian's run. One of the worst Iron Man runs of all time. And you're gonna see a lot of Iron Man books. And the other two are going to be surprising. I just I couldn't stand it. I absolutely hated it. So, it was just trash, in my opinion. And number 4? Isn't like, hold on. First one was fucking.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah, Iron Knight and. Now we're number 3. Number 3. Okay, this is the one thing I don't like. I hated this event. I hated it from the beginning when it started. I thought this was absolutely trash from Marvel, and that is Original Sin. The only good things about the Original Sin was the tie-in Spider-Man and the tie-in of Thor and Loki event, the 10th Realm storyline. It actually gave a lot of mythology and really did some interesting stuff that I would have been all for if they did a Odin versus Asgard Heaven miniseries. I would have loved that.
That would have been epic.
And also introducing Angela's true origin stories. What's her origin? And I think it's a better origin than, oh yeah, let's have a bunch of souls in the Spawn Curse of Spawn series to form Angela. No, hell no. And I just really didn't like that at all. The one that I hated the most was the losing Superman's powers, New 52. DC. Absolutely hated it. Fucking wanted to literally scream at DC. They killed my favorite Superman when I actually really liked him. And when the Superman Wonder Woman relationship was really getting good, and the fact is they were about to get married and all that crap and have a life together. Oh man, we've been so good, so great. No, hell no. Because we gotta cater to fan service, and it's gotta have that nostalgia goggles and all that crap because we gotta please people. Fuck that shit. Seriously. I mean, none of the DC comics back in the old days didn't do that shit. So why the fuck are they doing it now? It angers me. It really angers me. Don't listen to your audience.
Social
Don't
media,
listen.
that's why they didn't get into it years ago.
Well,
Huh? What was that?
Social media is the reason why they cater compared to the old
That too.
days.
not to mention the server down for the DCU era.
Plus, people tagging the writers and harassing them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not a problem. But that's not talking that day. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it up. I think that's a lot of questions we have. So, should we end it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
Around 4 hours.
I'm not done
Yeah.
yet. Still, wait. I wasn't.
Oh, continue.
I'm not done with my number. You know it. I'm like, you're almost about to shut down. I'm like, wait, I'm almost.
Simon,
I know.
continue.
Let's go. The worst. What's the worst thing of all time, in my opinion, was straight out. I refuse himself. Maybe I'll let it go. But I mean, I still, if I ever, I'm gonna be straight up to him, and that is Civil War II, the issue where Captain Marvel, what a bullshit was. I mean, seriously, the fact is, she defeats him with ease, and she's the cause of Tony Winter. A great job. Fucker. Great. Now I'm gonna hate you, and it's gonna take a long time to get. And it's like you put my brother into the hospital, and I'm looking at that person. I'm like, I swear to God, I wanted to grab her. I wanted to just choke her like fucking Broly style. Oh man, I wanted her to suffer so bad, and yet again she kind of did. But I wish she would suffer a lot more. But anyway, I'm done now.
Yeah, it took Captain Hydra to make us suffer.
Huh?
It took Captain Hydra to make us suffer, basically. Captain Hydra do like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's why I liked him. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that he still sticks around a lot longer in the future Captain America books, because I mean, technically you can make her into a villain in her books. I wouldn't mind that.
I think he got killed off recently in Captain America books.
Oh, that sucks then.
Yeah, he died.
That sucks. Anyway, you done now? We're going?
Yeah, well, I think we're good. Then a lot because we have. All right, so we should end it. All right, Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining for my happy birthday live Q&A. You know, it's August 19 right now, so my birthday ended. So, gentlemen, where can we find you guys?
You can find me at Twitter at Gothic Churro.
Yep. And you can follow me at Tempest Springer on Instagram, and you can follow my video on Twitter, Google Plus. Thank you for joining for our live Google StreamYard, more precise than Google closed down. Thank you for joining for my happy birthday Q&A. Since my next discussion on maybe Titan Season 2 or maybe Young Justice Season 3. Actually, that's not a bad idea, but maybe we could do Young Justice Season 3.
Yeah, maybe. I just got to catch up.
Yeah. So maybe we'll do the podcast on that when that finishes. All right, I'm just gonna join my for my hybrid Q&A. So give me another scan on my Young Justice Season 3. Maybe do that way when that ends, like this year. And join, and see you guys next time on my next broadcast. Yeah, see ya.
See.
Bye.